Hello, everyone. Let's try that again. Hello, everyone. Welcome, one. Welcome, all. Happy to have you here. If you're just tuning in, welcome, welcome. We're just starting. If you're a returning viewer, listener, subscriber, welcome back, welcome back. If this is your first time here, welcome, welcome. So happy to have you here. Voices in Education is a safe space where we share and learn from each other. We do that in a respectful way to ensure that we're maintaining our safe space, our safe community, where everyone feels a sense of belonging. And can I tell you, today is going to decide I guess, the final outcome or the outcome for some schools in the Manning Cup and the DaCosta Cup, all right, as it relates to the quarterfinal round. And, the schools, some schools too, they know that they're on their way to the knockout in the context of the Ben Francis Cup, all right, for example. And so lots here in that context to share as we pretty much have the final games for both the DaCosta Cup and Manning Cup competition. So we'll be sharing, the information with you, and we're going to see how best we can, give some live commentary. Hopefully that is available for the Clarendon College, Cornwall College encounter. And, similar to our predictions last time and based on the mathematical possibilities, we share that it's not yet over for Clarendon College. They still have an opportunity to get into the quarterfinals. Will it happen today? We'll just have to wait and see what happens. But welcome, one, welcome all. So happy to have you here. Rurian is on the other side. Hello, Rurian. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm good. Are you ready for us? Or are you still just trying to get ready for us?
Not ready. I'm not ready at all. I'm struggling on this side. So, yes, I'll let you know what's happening as soon as I have some information.
All right, fantastic, guys. So, in that context, we'll see Ren is trying to get connected to an encounter there, a matchup. And so, in a little bit, we'll see what happens. All right, so welcome, one, welcome all. So happy to have you here. All right, and it's another fantastic day of the Costa Cup action. So, from what you're seeing on screen here, we should be seeing over on the Manning Cup side of things, Excelsior and Jonathan Grant, Eltham and Tivoli, Charlie Smith and Calabar, St. Catherine and Jamaica College. Over on the DaCosta Cup side of things, we should see Alphonsus Davis and Garvey Massio. Kempsey and Stets, and that's going to be a very good game, I suppose. Clarendon College and Cornwall College, Frome Tech and Monroe. All right, that's another big one. Dintil and Ocherius, lots in this one too. All right, Glenmuir and Happy Grove, and this should be Manchester and Denby. I'm not too sure why they have Belair there, and Central should be somewhere here with McGrath. So we'll basically, try to get the information as they come and share with you guys. So, we're here for that. So welcome, one, welcome all. So happy to have you guys here with us. Again, if this is your first time here, let us know in the chat, all right? And roll call too. Let us know where you're tuned in from. Garmel is here. Garmel is present, and so happy to have you here. Guys, please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and the subscription button as we get things going here. Again, welcome, one, welcome all, and have you seen your school in the quarterfinals just yet? Or are you waiting for today when everything is, all done to see what is happening? So, just to let you know, Kempsey and Stets, that game has started and it's still nil all. between the two schools. All right. So just to confirm that that match that has started. All right. So just to let you know that. And let us see here. I believe we might have, let me see. I'm not sure if they're going to switch to Kemsil, but Ruren is working on that for us. And so in a little bit, we'll get some more updates too in that context. All right. So Kemsil, all right, and Stets, that game is on its way. All right, so again, that's a big game too. Kemsil would want at least a draw from that encounter. All right, while Garvey Masio, they're pretty much secured, and Stets would want to win. Or they could do with a draw, but it means if they get a draw, it means that Stets, Garvey, and Kemsil, they'll all be on 5 points, and that will come down to goal difference. And if that's the same, then they'll move to the next thing. I'm not sure if it's goals for, and then the cards, etc. But we'll see what happens. So that's an interesting round there. But I would want to say that Garvey is pretty much poised to move forward into the quarterfinals simply because they're playing the weakest group there, Alphonsus Davis, supposedly. So we'll definitely see what Garvey can do with that. So let me just refresh the page here. All right, while we await, some further updates. So as you can see right away, we have Kemsil there going CC, Clarendon College. So, and the other CC, Cornwall College. But, we know one CC and it's straight out of Clarendon. That one is going too. All right. So, again, as soon as we get the updates, Ocherius and Dintil, they're going. All right. So, as soon as we get the updates, and again, I don't know why Central is not popping up on McGrath, but we'll definitely share those updates with you. So, welcome one, welcome all. If it is that you're just tuning in, so happy to have you here. Ruren, I'm just checking in with you to find out how things are on your
Yes,
side.
good news. As the Clarendon College, Cornwall College game, it's on its way, and we're almost 4 minutes into that one. It's still nil all here, and we are just looking there at the coach, Theodore Whitmore, as the game is in its infancy. But I can let you know that CC is playing in their blue jerseys, yellow numbers, and Cornwall College in their maroon and yellow. And that's what we have here in the 5th minute. Welcome everyone, as we're going to try to give you some coverage of this one and let you know exactly what is happening so far in this game.
All right, so are you ready for us? And I see Shireen. Welcome, Shireen. Hi to you. All right, and Garvel will be Garvel will be marching on. All right, Garvel, I see you there. So happy to have you, Shireen, back here. So Ruren, are you ready for us? All right, take it away,
Yes.
Ruren.
All right. Yes. So we are in the 6th minute of this contest, still nil all so far. This match being played at the Glenmuir School, as we have Clarendon College against Cornwall, all to play for CC, which is Clarendon College. I should say it's the match of the CC. So here comes Cornwall College down the left hand side, ball booted out of play, and it's going to be a throw in for Clarendon College. The throwing is taken, they lose that ball, but gain it back from Cornwall College as they try to go down the left hand side. So it's CC building this one from the back, going down the right hand side. Ball is in the center circle. Good overlapping play there by CC. They break down that right hand side. Will they get across in? Cuts inside. is that play there. Ball comes across and cleared out by the Cornwall defense. But good build up down the right hand side there from CC. That's Clarendon College, forgive me. And there comes Cornwall College with a breakaway. A whistle on the play there. Free kick for Cornwall College, middle of their own half. And they will continue to push forward on this play. Free kick taken, and they're going down the left hand side with an attack as it's broken up by Clarendon College, who comes down the left hand side. Ball played right through to the goalkeeper of the Cornwall team, and he loses it out to the CC team down that right hand side as CC starts to prepare themselves to, attack going down that right hand side.
All right, so I guess Ruren will be back in a bit. So welcome one, welcome all. If you're just tuning in, we're getting some live commentary from the Clarendon College Cornwall College game, and as I shared, mathematically, it's not yet over for the one Clarendon College. All right, and so they know what is at stake here, and so they're going to play their hearts out for this one. Will Cornwall College be able to stop them? And then Clarendon College, they're going to hope for another result as well. Will that happen today for them? We'll definitely have to wait to find out. So, Ruren, once you're back, please let us know. All right. But again, welcome one, welcome all if you're just
Ready?
tuning in. All right, go ahead, Ruren.
Yes, all right. So it's the Clarendon team going down the left hand side. Their ball swung right across to the right hand side. Cross comes in, but too close to the keeper to cause any trouble, and that's nicely taken by the Cornwall keeper. And they're going to build this one from the back going forward. They're going down the left hand side. Well tackled up there by the Clarendon team, but good passes by Cornwall as they continue to build down that left hand side. Losing the ball now to to Clarendon as they're going to go down their left hand side with an attack. They're inside the box. That's broken up there by the Cornwall team who comes away with it. Ball played through and a whistle on the play. So it's an offside for Cornwall as they look to break to score, get a chance on goal. But the flag on that play. So it's a free kick for Clarendon halfway in their half as they come down this left hand side with the attack broken up by Cornwall as they continue to drive forward. Good ball inside, but that's going to be cut out by the Clarendon defense as they're going to build this one from the back on the right side going forward to see if they can execute a goal here. So let's see what comes out of this play. The ball is in the middle of the park, played right back to the center back. The number 12 collects on this left hand side here for CC. That's Clarendon College. They're building this one from the left hand side. Long ball swung over to the right hand side. They're just about at the half line mark now as they're trying to go forward. Well tackled up there by Cornwall. Cornwall not allowing them to build those passes as Cornwall drives forward. They're into the Clarendon half. Good ball played over to the left hand side. And here comes Cornwall. Ball played back. They're about 25 yards out, just outside the box. Well tackled up there by the Clarendon team. And they give this one away back to Cornwall, who gives it back to them. And it's kind of scrappy here now as Clarendon comes away down this left hand side. with number 16 as he drives into the box, well tackled up there by the Cornwall defender. He still gets across in and well handled there by the Cornwall defense as they come away, but not for very far as CC wins this ball at about the half line mark. The number four knocks it inside, gets it back as they continue to pass this one around, looking really comfortable on the ball. Magra has a lot, not Magra, but Cornwall has a lot of players behind the ball as they attack coming down this left hand side, not finding a way through. Good overlapping run here by the number 12. Really get a good cross inside. Blocked out there by the defenders. And good defending here by Cornwall as this one is booted out of danger. And the play continues. As ball is knocked into the Clarendon half, but well taken care of by the defenders there. And eventually the ball is knocked into touch for a throw in. So it's going to be a throw in for Cornwall on the left hand side. Let's see what will come of this. It's about halfway down the Clarendon half. A long throw over into the box. Good throw inside. And let's see how this is. Still with Cornwall in the box. Shot taken. Good block there by the goalkeeper. And CC, Clarendon rather, scrambles to save this one. And good defending by them all in all. But the Cornwall team was in the box there. And they were almost found wanted. Right, so yes, there this one is getting really nice now. It's 30 minutes gone in this contest. It's nil all between Clarendon College. I'll just say Clarendon and Cornwall College. I'll say Cornwall for them just to distinguish between the CCs in this game here. Which CCT will take this one? We'll have to wait and find out as Clarendon comes forward. Good defending by Cornwall as they break away down this right hand side. Ball played into the middle there. Good run here by this number 16 play, 14 player on Cornwall, and he still has the ball. Breaks into the box. Shot taken, tame shot, but good work here by number 14. Well dealt with by the goalkeeper who is calming everyone down, and that's the custodian of the Clarendon team as this one is held. And he's just settling the game a bit. Starts this one over on the left hand side as CC Clarendon tends to may build this one down this left hand side. They're back center with the ball here as the central defender, number three, is dribbling forward with this one. Long ball downfield, trying to get the play going down that right hand side. Good touch here by the defenders of Cornwall, and that one is knocked away for a corner kick. So a corner kick for the Clarendon team. And, let's look and see exactly what will happen with this set play here. So we're going to look at this one as the Clarendon team, they're slowly but surely getting into the box. It's the number 12 that's going to kick this one. He's going to be curling this one in. So let's see exactly what will happen here as we're 15 minutes into this one. Still nil all. Cross comes in. Good cross comes over to the back post. Headed down, but well dealt with here by the Cornwall defense. And that was really good from them. So, this one, good defending from them off that set player, and they live to fight another day. So, good going here by the Cornwall team in terms of defending. So, thank you guys for joining us here for this one. We really appreciate your company. Make sure you keep us busy in the chat. Tell us, what you want, to tell us what information you'd like as we continue to give you live scores of the games going through. So let's see what will happen here as it's CC with this one, building it from around the back. They're in the center circle now. They're in the Cornwall half. Good run here by the number 7 And number 16 tries a shot from way outside, about 24 yards out, not getting in a good position, and that one goes out for a throw in. He should have passed that one, and that probably would be a better play. Went for the long shot. He was far off the target, and he kicked that one out for a throw in. So that will give you an idea how far he was from that one, as Cornwall builds this one from around the back, loses this one in the midfield. As CC comes back here, foul on the play. So Cornwall, they will have a free kick just about the center circle on their half, not an attacking free kick in any way or form, as they look to build this one going down this left hand side, foul on the play. So it's going to be a free kick for CC this time, just in their half there as they look to push forward. So 17 minutes gone in this contest here. Still nil all between Cornwall and Clarendon. Sorry, Cornwall and Clarendon. Yes, as Clarendon pushes forward here and taken down here about 30 yards out, and that's a free kick for the Clarendon team, 30 yards out, more to the right of the goal, not dead center. A bit far out, I would say, for a direct shot, but it's good to have, this here. They'll work on their set play as the goalkeeper of Cornwall is busy setting up his wall. I'll let you know how many flares he will put in his wall. As I said, this is about 30 meters out. So let's see exactly what happens here. So a three-man wall currently, three players standing over this one. Not sure if we're going to get a kick from the left boot or from the right boot on this one. It's number 10 who goes over. Number 12 is there as well, and it's going to be number 12 taken short this one. Ball play given away to Cornwall, and they are not taking any chances, booting it deep into the Clarendon half as they come away with an attack here, broken up by the Clarendon team as they drive this one into the box. Here comes Clarendon with this one, breaking into the box. Good defending again here by Cornwall and giving the ball away though. Let's see what happens here. There's a jostle down the corner flag, and this one is knocked away for another corner to the Clarendon team. So let's see if they'll make use of this set play. We're in the 20th minute of this one, and it is still nil all between Clarendon College and Cornwall College. As number 12 steps this one up, he's going to curl this one in. A player is close by just in case he wants to explore the option of a short corner. But this one curled right in. The keeper comes beautifully taken by the keeper there. So danger averted.
All right. So in the meantime, as we get connected back to Rurian, please remember, guys, to hit the like button and the subscription button. I am just seeing one like here, and come on, let's do a little bit better. Welcome, Malik. I see Garmel there trying to make a connection. All right, Shireen. All right, rooting for my St. Elizabeth School. Kimon, I sent you a message there, and if I find, I'll definitely share with you because I know your connection there. So big up one O'Brien. And on that note, I want to big up Roche, who is the Clarendon College custodian right now on that field. Ruren, as soon as you're ready, please get back and let me know. But guys, come on, hit the like button, hit the subscription button. All right, as we continue to grow stronger together. And so let me just quickly tell you that Alphonsus Davis and Garvey Massey, they're playing at Brooks Park. Kempsey and Stets, they're playing at Wembley Center of Excellence, and I guess that's next to Jamalco. Glenmuir and Happy Grove, they're playing at Carter Park. And Frome and Monroe, Landilo Sports Complex. And of course, Clarendon College and Cornwall College playing at Glenmuir High School. Ocherius and Dintil at Draxall. Manchester and Denby at Manchester High School, and Central and McGraw at Foga Road. All right. So as soon as we get those updates, for sure, we'll continue to share with you guys. And thank you so much for being here. Let us know too which school you're supporting. That is definitely important. And let me tell you what's kind of happening in the Manning Cup. So everyone is still at nil all. So Excelsior, Jonathan Grant, Eltham, Tivoli Gardens, Charlie Smith, and Calabar, St. Catherine, and Jamaica College. So that's pretty much what is happening at this point. All right. So just to let you know that, Ruren, are you ready for us again?
Yes, I am here as we're in the
Fantastic.
22nd minute of this one, and we're still nil all as Cornwall is coming down this right hand side with their attack broken up here by the Clarendon team as they continue to try to, attack. But a scrappy game so far. No, none of the teams finding, good passes and getting good chances on target. So that's where we're at with this one. As it's the Clarendon team, the ball is with the center back as he kicks forward there. Ball is at the center circle now as they're building this one from the left hand side. Ball booted downfield. Good ball here as number 16 is going down after this one. Let's see what he'll do with it. He's just about the corner flag, and the linesman said that one went out. I doubt that happened, but that's what we have to work with as Cornwall comes away with this one down their right hand side, losing out to CC in the center of the field there as they're going to go down this left hand side. Ball played back to the left back. CC has the ball in the center circle, losing out to Cornwall as there's three versus two here, but well recovered there by CC. That was a bit dangerous as they launch a counter attack here and well defended by the Cornwall team as that one is booted out for a goal kick.
On that note, I just want to say welcome, O'Neill. Happy to have you here. Cubans watching from Canada. All right, fantastic. Big up the Cubans, them straight out Southwest Clarendon. Of course, they're trying to get to the quarterfinals, and I believe they have a very good chance. So, welcome, O'Neill. Happy to have you here. All right, I think I get a little bit more talk time here. So if you're just tuning in, please remember to hit the like button and the subscription button as we continue to grow stronger together. So the scores are pretty much nil all, both in the Manning Cup and the DaCosta Cup competitions. And we'll continue to bring you live commentary from the encounter between Clarendon College and Cornwall College. Clarendon College, they still have an opportunity to get into the quarterfinals, albeit the fact that it's slim, but it's still a possibility. Ruren, are you ready for us again?
Yes, the Clarendon team going down the right hand side, square came into the box, well headed up by Cornwall, and the game is slowly but surely getting up in terms of its intensity as the teams are slowly but surely putting things together here. So let's see what's going to happen here as there's going to be a throw in for the, or rather, a free kick for the Cornwall team. They are going to get that one in their half, just in their half, though, not an attacking free kick. 25 minutes gone in this one. We're still at nil all here as Cornwall comes from the middle of the park here, trying to launch an attack, loses out to the Clarendon team, and that's booted downfield and knocked out of play. So it's going to be another throw in for the Cornwall team here. So nothing to write home about in this one so far, but as I said, the intensity is slowly but surely getting there, and it's good to see the crowd that is turned out to watch, this schoolboy football match. And CC has a Clarendon College has a big following, and I'm sure Cornwall have their fans there in the crowd as well as Cornwall builds this one from around the back. Ball pass dangerously back to the goalkeeper. Well done by the goalkeeper to clear that one out, but that was a bit tight there as they recover this one in the center of their half as they look to go forward with this with this attack broken up by CC with the number 12 on the left hand side here as they continue to push forward. Still on the left hand side, ball chipped over into the box. Good ball, a little long and well read by the goalkeeper there from Cornwall, and danger averted. So good goalkeeping there as the Cornwall team loses the ball just outside the box. It's played on top of the box there, 19 yards out. The player dribbles inside the box. He goes down, no whistle on the play as they come over to this left hand side. CC, 1-2 in the box. Shot taken wide of the left upright. So good build up. Didn't get a clear shot view of the goal. The number 16 driving this one, and it went wide off the upright. The Clarendon team is doing better with the attacking going forward right now. So let's see what will happen going forward as the Cornwall team starts building this one from the back. Losing out again to CC. That's Clarendon College, and the ball is gifted back to Cornwall as they go forward. Ball is won again by the Clarendon team. The defender there showing good composure, dribbling through two players and passing this one down the left hand side. It was the number 12 from Clarendon as the Clarendon team starts to put some good passes together, and they're hoping that this can transition into some good shots on target. As number 4 goes down the right hand side, ball played inside the box now. Here comes Clarendon College, well defended again there by the Cornwall team as that one was shielded out for a goal kick. But the Clarendon College team, they are, slowly but surely coming into their own here, I would say, as we're in the 29th minute of this one, as Clarendon College goes up against Cornwall College. It's still nil all here in this match. That's the live score right now as Clarendon comes forward again, well tackled up by the Cornwall team who's breaking away 4 versus 4 as they go forward here. Ball driven from about 20 yards out over the crossbar, and a good try there from Cornwall just off target. So they're slowly coming into their own here with their shots. It's over the bar, dragged a little bit wide, but if you don't shoot at the target, you won't be able to score. And that was a good build up there by the Cornwall team. As Clarendon College, they have a goal kick, knocking this one in the middle of the park, losing out again, gifted back to them by the Cornwall team. As Clarendon continues to build this one from the back. Number 3 boots this down. The captain boots this down the right hand side. Will they be able to latch onto that one? No, it's going to be a throw in for the Cornwall team. 30 minutes gone in this contest. It's still nil all between Cornwall College and Clarendon College.
All right, on that note, if you're just tuning in, welcome. As you can see, we're checking the scores and we're not seeing any goals just yet from either the Manning Cup or DaCosta Cup, competition. But it is what it is because a lot of teams, they know what is at stake. So we're expecting to have some exciting games as we continue to bring you live coverage or commentary in the context of the Clarendon College and Cornwall College encounter. All right, so welcome one, welcome all. Happy to have you here. If you're just tuning in, please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and the subscription button. All right, if this is your first time here, to welcome, welcome, welcome. So happy to have you here. Ruren, are you ready for us again?
Yes, big development in this one. It seems to be a penalty here for the Cornwall team, the Clarendon College team. They're not happy. So a good ball played inside the box from the left-hand side. Perfect ball coming in. The player dribbled past the goalkeeper and was taken down by the defender afterward. It didn't look like a strong challenge, to be honest. I'm not sure if that one warranted a penalty, but the referee pointed to the spot, and the number 14 player is limping off a little bit, and there are lots of communication going on. But in the end of everything, it's going to be a penalty for the Cornwall team. The goalkeeper from CC, he's not happy, and I think he has reason not to be happy as well. But let's see what will happen here as we have a penalty for Cornwall for them to take a lead in this one. So it's going to be the number 6 player from Cornwall. He's going to be kicking this one, apparently left footed. Whistle blows. Now he goes dead straight in front of this one. He comes up, slots this one home to the right hand side. It's 1-0 to Cornwall, courtesy of a penalty and a composed penalty taken here. And the number 6 player scores for Cornwall.
All right, so it's Cornwall College. They are up 1 goal to nil. This is definitely what not what Clarendon College is looking forward to at this point, but it's not over until it's over. Ruren, are you ready for us again?
Yes, CC has this one. That's Clarendon College trying to build this one from the left hand side. They have work to do now. We're in the 34th minute. So we're in the 34th minute. It's Cornwall who leads Clarendon College by 1 goal to nil as they they have a corner kick coming from this left hand side now. So short corner taken by the Clarendon team there, but it is called back. Let's see what will happen here. So here comes the corner kick goes over, shot taken, and that one goes wide. So it's going to be a goal kick for the Cornwall team. As let's see what's happening here. There's going to be a substitution made here.
All right, guys.
So
Okay, you're back. All right, go ahead.
yes, ball booted out into touch there by the Cornwall team. So an early substitution made by CC there. So let's see exactly what will happen as they have an attacking throwing down the right hand side, ball thrown in. Let's see what happens here as they try to build this one from that right hand side, ball knocked back into touch. And another throw in there for CC, that's Clarendon College, as they try to get this one going. Ball thrown inside the box. Well defended by Cornwall as they boot this one downfield and try to build an attack going down the left hand side as they continue to push forward. Spirited performance so far by the Cornwall team as they continue to make that attack going down the left hand side. That's what's happening here as the ball is booted into touch.
All right, so just a quick update here, everyone. So, in the encounter between Calabar and Charlie Smith, we're being updated that Calabar they're leading 1 goal to nil. Welcome, Vibes and Jaden and Sportsmax. That's your best bet there for that one. Guys, as you enter, please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and the subscription button. All right, as we continue to grow stronger together. We're not yet at 10 likes from where I'm sitting, and so let us just close the X and press that thumbs up button and also the subscription button. All right, Ruren, are you ready for us?
Yes, I'm still here as Clarendon comes down this left hand side, trying to build get a good shot off. Ball played into the center of the park. They're going to try a ball played through here, but knocked out. Good defending here by the Cornwall team. And I tell you, the Cornwall team is standing up stoutly to Clarendon. Even though they're out of this competition, they're still giving a good showing of themselves, and they're saying to Clarendon, if you want this one, you'll have to come and play really well. Or in other words, we're taking you with us. So it's going to be the number 16 who's going to take this one, this corner kick. It's going to be a left-footed corner kick from the right-hand side, curling in. Ball played on top of the box. Here comes CC, well tackled up here by Cornwall as they go down their left-hand side. Ball booted downfield, headed out by the defenders there from CC as they continue to build an attack down the right hand side this time. Let's see what will come out of this one as they continue to boot this one down that right hand side. Well tackled up there by the Cornwall team, but still in possession of it. Losing out now to Cornwall as they're in the center of the park. They're going to start an attack going down this right hand side and broken up here by the Clarendon defense as they come forward with this one. Knocked forward here. Will something come out of this one? Good defending here. Losing out back to the the Clarendon team here as they continue to drive forward. Shot taken from about 30 yards out, and it's 30 yards wide as well. Poor shot by Clarendon there, and that one goes out for a goal kick. So some long range effort here taken by Clarendon. They're way off target, and they'll need to pull their socks up in order to come back into this one and to win this one in order to stay in contention for a quarterfinal berth. So it's Clarendon College with this one, building it down the left hand side from the back as they continue to make some passes here. Long ball booted over to the right hand side. Good change of play here as they continue to go forward down that right hand side. Flag is up though, and it's going to be a free offside call there against the Clarendon team, and it's going to be a free kick for Cornwall. So free kick for Cornwall. Number 6 is over it. No goal scorer for Cornwall there in the 34th minute. Goal scored from the penalty spot, and that's the difference between the two teams here. Cornwall leads 1-0 as Cornwall builds this one from the back. They're in the center of the park now, just crossing over into the Clarendon team. Ball booted forward there by Cornwall. The well defended here by the Clarendon team as the ball comes over to this left hand side. Clarendon is trying to build from this left hand side going forward. Good dribbling skills here shown by the Clarendon player as they try to go down this left hand side, but well tackled up here by Cornwall. So Cornwall not letting this one go easy, and they try to build going down that left hand side. It's a throw in for Clarendon as the number 11 player is taken down there and a whistle on the play. So it's going to be a free kick for the Clarendon team on the left hand side just over in Cornwall's half. So not such a threatening free kick, but there are players on the edge of the box as number 11 steps up, kicks this one, curls it to the end of the box. They're headed out, and ball one there by Cornwall as they look to make a counteracting play down the left hand side. Well broken up there by the central defender from CC who sends this one way over to the left hand side. Is there a flag on the play? No, good ball as the CC player dribbles inside the box, cuts inside, shoots, but the tame shot and no problem for the goalkeeper there from Cornwall as the number 19 had acres of space, cut inside to get that shot off, but didn't get a lot of boot on that one. It rolled tamely to the goalkeeper. Here comes Cornwall down the left hand side with an attack broken up here by the Clarendon team, and it is knocked out for a throw in. So 43 minutes gone in this contest. It's Cornwall who leads Clarendon by 1 goal to nil as this one continues to unfold. Here comes Cornwall as they continue to go down this one just outside the box. Ball played through by Cornwall. Beautiful ball built up from on the left hand side there. Ball scooted over into the box, and from about 12 yards out, a header came in from the number 8 player there, and the keeper got a hand to it but wasn't strong enough. So that one rattled the back of the net, and Cornwall, they are 2 up in the 44th minute. And who would have expected this one? Brilliant header, beautiful weighted pass. He was free at the back post and he headed to the right of the goalkeeper. Maybe the goalkeeper could have done a little bit better with that, but it was a free header and it is 2-0 now for the Cornwall College team, and lots of work to do for Clarendon now. They'll have lots to talk about in the halftime break as it is. We're in the 45th minute of this one as Clarendon comes forward. Good ball played through, but it's just a little bit too long. Well cleaned up there by the Cornwall goalkeeper as they continue to push for this one. Seeing Theodore Tapper Whitmore there hurling some instructions to his team. This one is booted out. It's with Clarendon in the middle of the park, passing this one around. Well tackled up here by Cornwall. This one is booted over to the left hand side. Ball comes loose here for Clarendon on this left hand side, and the player allows it to run to get a throw in as Clarendon tries to see if they will be able to get back one here before the half ends. 1 minute of added on time will be played here as this one is thrown forward, runs tamely through to the goal line, and that one goes out to for a goal kick. So it's 1 minute of added on time here. And if you're just joining us, Clarendon College, they are nil. Cornwall College, they are 2. And there goes the whistle. And it is a throw in here now for the Clarendon team. They look to go forward down this left hand side, well broken up here by Cornwall. as the referee puts the whistle to his mouth, points to the center circle, and it is halftime here in this one between Clarendon College and Cornwall College, right there at the Glenmure Field. So it's 2-0 to Cornwall College, and lots of persons wouldn't predict this at halftime. So goals scored by the number six in the 34th minute. It was from a penalty, I say somewhat controversial, that first goal there. They got the opportunity, they scored. And in the 44th minute, a build up down the left hand side, a cross came in. The number eight player was left unmarked on the right hand side, perfectly weighted across. Header went to the right of the goalkeeper. That one found the back of the net, and it is 2-0 at half time. Let me know if there's any updates on your side. Thank you guys for sticking and staying with us.
Fantastic. I can tell you it has been, I guess, awesome. And I guess Clarendon College, they're probably suspecting that their journey is coming to an end right now. So I can tell you based on some updates here, it appears now that Garvey Massio, they're leading Alphonsus Davis 1 goal to nil. It is still nil all between Kemsil and Stets. And this group is kind of interesting here because if Garvey should win, Alphonsus, and there's a draw between Kemsel and Stets, then it means three teams will be on 5 points and it will go down to goal difference. So I know Garvey should be cognizant of that. And so they want to ensure that they're capitalizing on some more goal scoring opportunities here, between themselves and Alphonsus Davis. So I am kind of surprised that they're just, leading by 1 goal at this point. But for sure, it has been fantastic there. So still nil all between Kemsil and Stets. And you know what is happening in Clarendon College and Cornwall College. And you're right, Rory. And Cornwall is saying, hey, hey, CC, we are both CCs. So if I can't go, why should you go? All right, from C to C, we're staying right here. And so that's the situation there right now. Cornwall College, they're leading 2 goals to nil. And Cornwall, of course, they're not moving forward, win, lose, or draw. They're going into the Ben Francis knockout round. All right, still nil all there between Ochi and Dintil, and Glenmere and Happy Grove. We'll double check some of these scores. You would have thought that Glenmere would have scored some goals too here. So I'll check to see if our system here. It should be Manchester and Denby here, and Centralized School and McGrath. So we'll double check those for you guys as soon as they come in. All right, let's just go over to the Manning Cup side of things here. And as you can see here, Excelsior, they're leading Jonathan Grant now 4 goals to nil. All right, Eltham, they lead Tivoli 1 goal to nil, and this is going to be significant for Eltham, a win here. All right, Charlie Smith and Calabar leading 1 goal to nil there. St. Catherine and Jamaica College, we're still having nil all there. But just about some updates here that I have for you guys in this context, and so this is going to be interesting in the context of how things play out here. And so guys, I see you're coming over, we really appreciate it. Come on, man, hit the subs. Can I get 10 persons to hit the like button? So close the live chat, press that thumbs up, and 10 persons to hit the subscription button. Let us just continue to grow stronger together while we're at this halftime mark for possibly most of the games. We're here just trying to give you an overall update as to what is happening. So again, welcome one, welcome all. If you're just tuning in, so happy to have you here. All right, so we're just checking for some updates to just share with you guys, and pretty much these are the updates that we have so far. All right, Ruren, I'm just going to swing over to you. I'm not sure if you have any maths here, match, not maths, but but match statistics for us for that very first half between Clarendon College and Cornwall College. So let me just hear from you. What I noticed, Ruren, that right side there on that Glenmuir field, it seems as if the team that takes on that right side, they're pretty much left unmarked, and that's something we saw in that Glenmuir matchup to Ocherius matchup to. So I'm just coming back over to you just to hear from you.
Yes, a scrappy game, I would say, but I agree with you in terms of that right hand side there. Lots of attacking coming down that right hand side, but the exchange is not much to talk about, to be honest. But the Cornwall, they got a few plays, and they made them count. I think they were fortunate to get that penalty, and now that they have doubled their goal score, and I think they'll have tons of confidence going into the rest of this game. But let's see what Clarendon will do in the second half, because they would have everything to play for. This one is going to be really, really interesting going forward.
Yeah, fantastic. So, guys, again, as you enter, please remember to hit the like button, share button, subscription button. Bancraft, welcome, welcome. And hoping my school will advance. They have a good chance. All right, Michael, welcome. Come, Rabalak and Catherine. All right, we need goals for the green and black. All right, so I see you guys here. So again, come on, guys, let's get the likes going. Thanks for hitting that like button. And please hit the subscription button. We're trying to expand our platform here. And let's go, let's go, let's go. 10 likes, 10 subscriptions, and we can
So
definitely get there. Go ahead, Ruren.
just a bit of statistics: 60% of the possession to Clarendon. They had 7 shots, one on target. They um, The other team there, Cornwall, they had 6 shots, four on target. So the shooting from CC, they from Clarendon is way off. They are shooting from way out, and I'm telling you, some 4 shots at target. But they're having possession of the ball, so they'll have to work on trying to find the target to get back into this one. Back over to you.
Yeah, fantastic there. And so that's the thing, the long shots are perhaps they need to make, I guess, shorter passes. But if it is that they want to get back into this, thing, they'll perhaps need about 5 goals, because I believe they're at a -1 goal difference, Clarendon College. So, to really get there, but and they'll be praying for another outcome there. So in this context, it looks like the former champions, they're going home. All right, and so we'll definitely see what happens. It's never over until it's over. And I suspect that perhaps they're a bit deflated, but we'll see what happens. So big shout out to Roche Burrell, of course. I never have to big him up. All right, the Clarendon College goalkeeper. Big shout out to, I believe he wears number 11, O'Brien there. Garvey Matthew right now playing against Alphonsus Davis. So big up the teams. One Central, we're waiting to get some updates. And I see Kimon there, Cubans for sure. Garmel is sharing. Didn't he have to win the match to move on? It's going to be difficult at Draxall. Yes, they have to win for sure. All right. And Clarendon College, they need 4 goals. And I guess they will pray for, let me see, a win there for Monroe College, I believe. All right, but right now, as you can see from what we have there, it is still nil all. So, guys, I know some of you, you're here for the first time. Welcome to the Voices in Education community. So, halftime here for most of the games, Clarendon College, Cornwall College. All right, thank you. Vibes with Shaw, Nilal there with Central and Magra. All right, and Michael is saying Clarendon won't score 4 goals today. All right, so let's get the likes going and the subscription. O'Neill is saying Dintil 1-0. All right, let me just refresh here. So thanks for letting me know. Sometimes I need to just refresh here and then check some updates too. All right, so we're just trying to manage as best as we can. And yes, Dintil, they're up 1 goal to nil there. All right, thanks for sharing that update. So that is fantastic. And if that happens, Dintil is predicting my two teams for coming out of that group. I have Glenmere and Dintil based on my predictions there. So that's going in my favor there for sure. So we'll definitely see what happens. It's not over until it's over. All right. And Dintil, they know exactly what is at stake here. All right, so happy to have you guys here tuned in. And while we're getting updates, please hit that subscription button. So thanks, O'Neill, for sharing. Shireen is saying, come on, my St. Elizabeth schools. All right, so that's, I guess Monroe State. All right, so they're here representing, and Shireen is here cheering them on for sure. That is fantastic, fantastic there. And come on, guys, let's keep going. Can I get 8 persons to hit that subscription button? All right, and hit the 9 persons, hit the like button, or let's go 10-10. All right, let's keep going. And is this Sidale? Welcome. Come on, Stets. And right now, I want the Clarendon schools to go in. So let's see what happens. And this one is going to be significant. So if there's a draw between Kempsey and Stets, right? um Garvey winning, we'll have 3 schools on 5 points. All right, so then that is going to be very competitive, going back to goal difference. And after the games end, we're going to go to the tables and just tell you who is where and who is going through based on the results that we have. All right, so we'll have that for you, so you don't want to go anywhere. So right now it's your time to just hit the like button, hit the subscription button, share, tell a friend to tell another friend about the Voices in Education, and come right over. All right, Rurian, coming over to you.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, we love to have you here. So continue to support us as we continue to give you coverage. Please remember to share in the chat your comments, share which team you're representing. This match that we are paying keen attention to, the match of the CCs. Who do you think is going to take this one? Do you think Clarendon can come back into this one? Let us know your prediction for the final score as this one continued. Personally, I'm thinking that Clarendon is going to come back to win this one 3-2. So that's my prediction so far. So, guys, thank you for sticking and staying. If you're just joining us, we're at halftime, and the halftime score is 2 goals to nil in favor of Cornwall. Goals coming in the 34th and the 44th minute. The goal in the 34th minute was scored by the number 6 player, Talbert, and he scored from the penalty spot there. Somewhat controversial penalty, but they capitalized on that. And 10 minutes later, in the 44th minute, it was Escobar, I think. He scored in the 44th minute, the number 8 player there. He headed home from about 12 yards out, and that's what we have now. After 45 minutes gone, we are 2-0 to Cornwall College. So thank you for sticking and staying with us. We appreciate. You. So continue to stick and stay with us. We're going through the chat. Make sure you drop a comment in the chat. Let us know if you're new here. If you have just subscribed, let us know as well so that we can give you a warm Voices in Education welcome. But we totally appreciate having you here with us and continue sticking and staying as we continue to give you updates on all the games that are happening. We totally enjoy having you here with us, and we look forward to hearing from you in the chat as well. So 2-0 the as we said before, this game, Clarendon College versus Cornwall College, the match of the CCs. So let's see how that one continues to unravel. So we're gonna come in the chat soon. Just gonna get my device all set up here so I can come in the chat to see exactly what you guys are saying. But tell me what you think about this one. That's really important for us to know and see exactly how things will go with this one going forward. But we are really totally happy to have you here with us. Please remember to hit the Please remember to hit that like button, hit that subscription button, and also turn your post notification on. Tell a friend to tell a friend that we are here at Voices in Education and we are supporting the boys out there in the Manning Cup and also in the DaCosta Cup. Thank you so much for being here with us. We really appreciate you as we look forward to second half action. So just to tell you about this CC Cornwall, well, Clarendon College, um, Cornwall College game, the match wasn't the clearest, nicest for the most of the first half. But the team started about 30 minutes or so into the game. The team started to, you know, try to establish themselves, putting themselves on the game. And we saw some attacks from CC. They didn't get any good shots on target. They had some good build up, but that last third let them down a bit. Um, as it relates to Cornwall, they had a better attacking play, not such clinical build up, but when they got into the box, they made it count. And as a result, they're now leading 2 goals to nil. As it relates to that first goal, it was the player, he dribbled into the box. He beat the goalkeeper. He wasn't in a good position to shoot on target. He was close to the byline. He was tackled up by a defender and he went down. And the referee pointed to the spot, and that was how the first goal happened. For the second goal, it was a counter play. They came down the left hand side with that build up, and a player, the number 8 player, he was loose on the right hand side, and the cross came over. He was about at the goal, the penalty spot, around about 12 yards out. An open header. He headed on the keeper and found the back of the target. Let's see what happens when the second half starts, as we look forward to
All
see
right.
how this one will go.
All right, fantastic. So we're gonna have some updates here. So let's just get get the Manning Cup updates first. Excelsior leading 4 goals to nil there. Jonathan Grant. Eltham, they're leading 1 goal to nil in the encounter between them and Tivoli. Calabar, they're now up 2 goals to nil against Charlie Smith. And St. Catherine, they're leading Jamaica College 1 goal to nil. Over on the DaCosta Cup side of things, we have Garvey Massio leading Alphonsus Davis 2 goals to nil. Stets, they're leading Kemsil 1 goal to nil. So these updates are coming in. And so right now, Kemsil, they are in trouble. They need to find that equalizer right now. All right. And you shared about Cornwall College, Clarendon College. Frome and Monroe, they're still locked here, nil all. All right. And Dintil, they're leading Ocherius 1 goal to nil. We haven't received any updates here for Glenmere Happy Grove. And in the context of Central and McGrath, the last update that we have is that it was nil all. All right. So just some updates there coming in. And I just want to welcome some persons here in the chat too, because I see that you're here, and I just want to give you a big Voices in Education welcome as you come in. Sian, all right, thanks for sharing that for sure. You're correct, so thanks, welcome. All right, Scar, welcome, welcome. Thomas, welcome. And supporting Kemsil here. And Garmel is sharing here that Garvey, I guess, only needs to win. All right, King, welcome. Clive, welcome. Happy that you're still supporting Cornwall there. And Jordina, welcome. So Kemsil under pressure right now. They need to respond, Jordina. And O'Neill here is sharing if Kemsil and Stets draw, Garvey going to need 6 goals. All right. I'll need to check on that. Perhaps not so much, but we'll see. All right. So, and Garmel is saying 5, perhaps around that. All right. Dintil, we'll check on that in a little bit. Shireen is saying go Stets. And Sidel, yes, my side, 1 Stets. And I like it. O'Neill, all right, we're going to check on that. And Manchester, we haven't had any updates. I think it's still nil all there. All right, and Dintil now up by 2. Guys, let us go up with some likes and subscriptions. Come on, 10 persons quickly hit the like button, and 10 persons hit that subscription button. And I'm just going to check in on that Dintil score. And Ruren, I'm just going to come over to you if you have any updates on your side.
Yes, the second half action is on, and Clarendon is trying to get back into this one, but the Cornwall team, they are defending stoutly. Still a nil all. Sorry, not still nil all, but 2-0 to Cornwall in this one, as Cornwall continues to push forward here. They're coming down the left hand side. Let's see if they'll make use of this one. Well tackled up there by the Clarendon team. Ball on top of the D here with the Cornwall team as they continue to push forward. Broken up there by the Clarendon defense, but they continue to play this one as the Clarendon team tries to clear their line. They're coming down this right hand side now with an attack, good looking attack here from the Clarendon team. Long ball in the middle, heads go up, headed out by the Cornwall team, and they clear their line. So it's going to be a throw in for Cornwall just inside the Clarendon half as this one continues to unfold here. So it's still 2-0 to Cornwall over Clarendon in this one. So throw in for Cornwall here on this left hand side as the number 3 player goes for that throw. So it's going to be a substitution for the Clarendon team. It's a double substitution. A matter of fact, I'll give you some more information. So it is Double substitution here, and I'm sure that's going to be for some attacking play here as we have Gallimore going out, Joshua coming in, and we have Forbes, the number 9, coming in, and Williams going out. So let's see what will happen here. All right, so you're not missing any action here as the substitutions are made. There's also a third one as well. So it's going to be the number 21 that is coming on. Coach trying to get his team all up and running for this one. That's the CC coach, Lenny Hyde, as they continue to go with this one. Here comes Clarendon College. They're defending this one now, having this one deep in their area, booting it up to, but broken up here by Cornwall. Cornwall comes here, having a little space, well tackled up there by the Clarendon team as they come down the right hand side with an attack. Ball booted forward, cleared out by the Cornwall team as the ball is given to the Clarendon team again. They are coming down this right hand side, finding lots of room here. Here comes Clarendon down this right hand side. Let's see if they'll get the cross in. Cross comes in, cleared out by Cornwall as they continue to push this one out. Cornwall has this one in the middle of the park, playing it down the right hand side as they continue to push forward here. Ball booted forward down this right hand side, well cut out there by the Clarendon defense as they continue to push forward. They're building this one down the left hand side. Good ball played forward here. Let's see what happens here. Good. Here comes Clarendon down the left hand side. Cuts inside. He's just outside the box here. Passes. We have a lot of players behind the ball now for Cornwall. It's still with CT taken down just outside the box. Whistle on the play. And this is going to be a good spot for them to get a free kick. The number 16 player seems to have damaged his hand. He's back on his feet right now. But I tell you, it is going to be a free kick just outside of the penalty box, right where it's on the left hand side, I tell you, and it can't be more than about 19 meters out. It is to the left, right where you have those two lines meeting to the left hand side of the D. There's a 4-man wall that is being built. The goalkeepers are giving some instructions, and the captain is standing over this one. A good chance here for this Clarendon College team to come back into this one. And they boot this one out, and danger is averted here by the Cornwall team as they try to get launched an attack, a counter attack on the Clarendon team here, but ball goes through tamely to the goalkeeper who protects this one, and he's going to start the play. So we're 59 minutes gone in this match between Clarendon College and Cornwall College. It's 2-0 to Cornwall College, and let's see how this one continues to unravel as Cornwall comes forward again. Broken up here by Clarendon as they come down this right hand side. Ball booted into toward the penalty box. Well cut out by the defenders there. Still with Clarendon, losing out now to Cornwall, who plays this one and gives it away to Clarendon in the middle of the park here. Ball chipped over into the box, headed on, and well defended there by Cornwall as they knock this one out. So Cornwall still with it. Their CC is trying to get that ball from them. It's booted into touch. So CC, Clarendon College now, they'll have a throw in on the left hand side as this one continues to unravel. Seems like it's
So
going to
I
be
just have some quick
go ahead.
updates here, Ruren. So now we're being updated that Garvey Massey, they're leading Alphonsus Davis 4 goals. All right, to nil, and we'll try to double check those. Stats still on 1 goal to nil there, and CC haven't have an updated from Frome and Monroe, still nil all it appears. 2 goals to nil there in favor of Dintil against Ocherius. We're now seeing that Glenmere, they're leading Happy Grove 1 goal to nil. All right, and we'll try to get some further updates. Over into the Manning Cup, it's now St. Catherine and Jamaica College locked in at 1-1. Calabar, they lead Charlie Simmet 2 goals to nil. It's 1-1 for Eltham and Tivoli Gardens. All right, and Excelsior, they're still leading Jonathan Grant here, 4 goals to nil. All right, so Ruren, are you still here and ready for us again?
Still here as Clarendon is
Fantastic.
pushing. Yes, no worries. Clarendon is still pushing forward here. Ball played inside the box, but cleared out by Cornwall. Cornwall doing really well with defending. They're playing really deep, and Clarendon College not able to find a way through them as yet. So it's still 2-0 here in the 62nd minute as there's a throw in for Clarendon here. And there's a tackle on the number 9 on this right hand side, taken down. And it's going to be a free kick close to the byline here, but in a fairly attacking position. So let's see what happens here. It's going to be number 11 who is going to curl this one in, it seems, with his left boot. I'll tell you what is happening here as they're directing the player where to spot this ball. Lots of blue in the box mixed with
All
that
right, so
maroon
on
and
that
yellow.
note, quickly, Central Eye, they're leading McGrath 1 goal to nil. Last update there. Back to you, Ruren.
No problem as the car free kick comes in, ball floated into the box. Head go up, and they did not find the target here was Clarendon College, and that one goes for a back kick. Poor striking, I would say, from Clarendon. I don't, they haven't gotten a good shot on target yet. I'm not sure who to credit with this one, if it's the defensive work of Cornwall, or it's just the strikers from Clarendon College having a bad day out today. But it is still 2-0 to Cornwall as we continue to watch this one unraveling. If you're just joining us here, please give us a comment in the chat, hit the like button, let us know if you're new to this channel. Yes, if you have a new subscriber, just let us know as well so that we can give you that warm welcome to our platform as CC Clarendon College pushes forward once more down this right hand side. So with the number 7 player, ball swung over to the left hand side. Head go up, not making contact. It's back with the number 7. He boots this one way over the top. And another chance goes a begging for the Clarendon team. 2-0 down. They need to do all they can. I think the coach has made a few substitutions and that hasn't worked yet, but they're still on the attack. Has to win this game in order to stand any chance of going through. So they will have to do what they need to do here. A slim chance for them, but let's see how this one pans out as they continue to dominate the possession of the ball as they go down this left hand side with the attack. As they still have that one down the left hand side. Cross comes in and headed out by the Cornwall team. It comes over to the left hand side though to the number 7 from CC. Ball chipped into the box over to the left hand side, headed out by the the defenders from Cornwall, and as Clarendon comes down the left hand side once more as they try to get this one into the box. Ball curled into the box, booted out by Cornwall. Ball comes on top of the D to the number 19 player. Good ball inside the box. CC passing it. Some close passes here, but well cleared out here by the by the Cornwall team. So lots of passing around there, but they did not get that shot on target. And I think that's where they're losing out here, not getting any good quality shots on target
And on
as
that
they come.
note, and on that note, Stats, they're leading Kemsil 2 goals to nil. So right now, Kemsil, they're in trouble, lots of trouble here, and they're pretty much, if this should stand, they will be out of the DaCosta Cup competition. So we'll definitely keep you posted on that. Back over to you, Ren.
Yes, interesting things happening here in this final round of the 16 the games in the round of 16 here. As you know, teams, the last few spots are up for grab, and we are waiting to see which teams will grab onto these opportunities. Right here now, we have Clarendon College going all out attack, trying to score a few goals here on this Cornwall team, and they're in possession here, losing the ball down this left hand side. It's a vacant here, and brilliant tackle comes in from the Clarendon defenders. So just to give you an idea what is happening here, they're down by 2 goals, Clarendon, so they're playing pretty high up, trying to press home, some pressure on the Cornwall team. So whenever the Cornwall team gets the ball and break, there's lots of room for them to exploit in the Clarendon half because they're playing so high. So that's what is happening. But they're trying desperately to get back into this one. The players on the benches, they're not looking the happiest, and Lenny's seen how best he can, uproot the plans of Theodore Chopper with more. But you're not missing anything right now as it's a free kick for the Clarendon team in their own half. Ball booted into the box. Let's see if anyone latches on to this one. It's the number 8 from Clarendon who latches on to this one. Plays this one out to the left hand side. An overlapping run here by the Clarendon team. Poor pass. And this one is booted into the hills by the Cornwall defender, not taking any chances, and the score remains at 2-0 in favor of Cornwall College. As the throw is taken, ball comes right across to this left hand side to the number 7. Ball played inside the box. Great goalkeeping here as the goalkeeper came. He seemed to have been injured. That's the goalkeeper from Cornwall, and I think he's going to get some medical attention. But ball played inside the box by the Clarendon College team, and a brilliant defending and goalkeeping. And the goalkeeper came and he took a little hit there, but I think he'll be fine in a few moments as he's getting, some attention from
All
the.
right. So on that note, thank you guys. Welcome if you're just tuning in. Please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and the subscription button. All right. Hit the subscription button. We're trying to get to a milestone here, guys. And I believe we can get there today. So just help us subscribe, 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 and share. All right. So now Dintil Ocherius, they're answering to Dintil. So it's now Dintil leading 2 goals to 1. Still having Glenmere leading 1 goal to 0 there. Still nil all between Frome and Monroe. All right, we know what's happening with the CCs. Stets, they're up 2 goals on Kemsil. Garvey up 4 goals on Alphonsus Davis. Over into the Manning Cup, it's 1-1 between St. Catherine and Jamaica College. Calabar leading Charlie Smith 2 goals to 0. It's 1-1 between Eltham and Tivoli Gardens. And Excelsior still leading Jonathan Grant 4 goals to 0. So welcome guys. I can see you guys there in the chat, and we're so happy to have you guys here. And welcome Sidale. I see you there. O'Neill, thanks for sharing as always. Andre, Orvin. All right, and Stopless Entertainment. All right, Cubans are here. Back over to you, Ruren.
Yes, thank you so much. And that was a timely one as the play has just resumed. It's with the custodian of the Cornwall team as he boots this one deep into the Clarendon half, and it goes right through to the goalkeeper. 70th, we're in the 70th minute of this match. It is still Cornwall. Yes, you heard me right. Cornwall leading Clarendon College by 2 goals to nil in this one, and 20 minutes to go in this one. And it looks like it's going to be the first win for Cornwall in the round of 16 here. So that's what we are having right now. Thank you guys so much for all your support. We really appreciate this one as the Clarendon team keeps on pushing forward. A shot there taken on target, blocked out there by the goalkeeper as the ball is thrown in the box here by the Clarendon team, knocked out just as far as the number 20 player there. He's taken down and a good free kick one here. I tell you, this is about 21 meters out, almost dead center in front of the goal. And if they don't make use of this opportunity, then it's going to be all on them. This is just outside the box, about 21, 22 meters tops as the goalkeeper from the, 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 the goalkeeper from the Cornwall team is organizing his wall here. So one, two, three players in the wall. We have the number 16, the number 11 player from Clarendon College standing over this one. And they really fancy their chances of hitting the back of the net with this one. Point blank range, I would say, for this one. A few blue shirts there hanging out as well, just in case they don't want to go directly on goal with this one. But let's see what will become of this one here. Thank you guys for joining us as we look on this one. Number 11 is making sure that the ball is spotted nicely. I'm wondering if he's the one who is going to kick this one. So I'll let you know as soon as possible as one of the player comes out of the wall there. So it's a three-man wall now as the referees organizing things there. So we're having a substitution here. Yes, so that's what's happening. A substitution for Cornwall. Number 20 goes off. And I'll give you some more information as the substitutes comes on uh, next. So free kick taken, tame shot, and it's a 2-1 now. A tame free kick taken by the Clarendon team, but the goalkeeper fumbled. And what happened was it rolled back to some of the CC players who were there. They were coming, closing in on the goalkeeper. A poor technique from the goalkeeper, bounced away from him, was unable to recover from that one, and a simple tap in to the goal, but not the best free kick that was taken. And it's the number 9 player from a CC that gets his name on the score sheet as that one bubbled away from the goalkeeper. Let's see how this one ends. I predicted this one is going to end 3-2, but it's 2-1 now as Cornwall goes down this left hand side with an attack, and that's booted out for a, a corner kick to Cornwall. So it's 2-1 here for in this match. Clarendon College just responding to the call just now. They are one courtesy of the number 9 player there who scored. So Clarendon is, I guess they're back into this one for now, but they have lots of work to do to make it over to the next round. But that's a start. They're on the score sheet as the number 4 player spots this ball over on the left hand side. He's going to be taking that kick for the Clarendon College, sorry, from the Cardinal College team. 4 corner kick taken, and this one will go out for a goal kick. So Cornwall College not making use of that one as the number 9 scored there in the 73rd minute for um, Clarendon as they push forward once more. Lots of pressure exerted on the Cornwall team and that resulted in a goal there. I must say the free kick was very tame. It rolled through to the goalkeeper. Maybe he got a bad bounce or something, but it ended up bouncing off him and going back into the path of the striker.
All right, so fantastic there in that context. So we see, one CC as they would say, coming back into this one. Welcome, guys. Thanks so much for being here with us. Please come on, hit the subscription button. Can we get 10 likes and 10 subscriptions? Let's go, let's go. We're trying to, make meet a target here today, and with your help, we can definitely do that. And right after the games end, we will go to the tables to show you exactly what is up. So, Emerald, welcome. O'Neill is saying one Cuban for life, and DJ is saying Cuban. All right, so happy to have you guys there. So, come on, Cubans, and hit the subscription button, hit the like button, share, tell a friend to tell another friend to come on over right now and be a part of this live. Can we get the numbers to over 100 on this live chat right now? We went really close, so let's keep going. Brian, welcome. All right. And I guess perhaps we can't help everyone based on your needs. All right. So back over to you, Ren, if you're still there and ready for us.
I'm still here. It's still 2-1 here as Clarendon rather continues to exert pressure on the 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 the, the Cornwall team, and we're going to see how this one pans out. So, thank you guys so much for being here with us. We really appreciate you. We're in the 79th minute of this contest. It is still 2-1 to Cornwall College here as Cornwall comes down this right hand side. Great tackle here from the Clarendon College team as they continue to push this one forward. So yeah, the ball is broken up here, plays broken up here by Clarendon as they try to go forward in the middle of the field here. A free kick awarded to Cornwall as they continue to push forward. So Cornwall coming down this right hand side and a shot taken on target, well dealt with by the Clarendon goalkeeper, but good shot there by the Cornwall team as they continue to push for another goal. So a card here goes out to the number 21 from Cornwall. So a card for 21 in the 77th rather, 77th minute. So that's going to be a free kick for Clarendon College just in the half of Cornwall College as they take this one on the left hand side. And the whistle is blown here for a free kick as the free kick is taken. Ball floated over to the right hand side. The heads go up, headed on by Clarendon, headed out by Cornwall as they continue to clear their lines. Coming down this left hand side is Cornwall with the number 14 and Darling, the 21, getting that card. So that's what's happening as the Cornwall team comes down the left hand side. A shot taken, weak shot on target, and Clarendon comes away with this one. So another strong challenge here by the Cornwall team, and a whistle on the play, and it's going to be a free kick for the Clarendon team deep into their own half. Ball booted upfield here. And Clarendon is breaking in. All good defending there by the Cornwall defense. Long ball played. And I tell you, if the Clarendon striker was able to get by that defender, he would have a clear chance of goal. But beautiful defending here, and ball is knocked out for a throw in. So a throw in for the Cornwall team as Clarendon is fighting hard to get possession of this one. Wins it down this right hand side. Making a pass here is the number 7. Still with the number 7 here, booted out by the the defenders for Cornwall, as Clarendon is trying their best to get some, players in attacking position here. Losing this ball though to the Cornwall team, given back to Clarendon as they continue to boost this one forward, cleared out there by the Cornwall defense. 2-1 the scoreline here as Cornwall goes down this right hand side with the ball and trying to get inside here is this beautiful run here, but well defended by Clarendon as they come down the left hand side here with this ball as they try to get another attacking play going as this one is knocked into touch here by the knocked into touch here by the defenders here from C. Clarendon College as they continue to go down the right hand side is Cornwall. A little bit of room here. Good run here. Will he get the cross in? Cross comes in. Poor cross. He did well to beat two defenders who were coming there. A lot of speed there, but didn't get an accurate cross in, and that one went for a goal kick. Game started back quickly by Clarendon coming down this right hand side. Beautiful play by the number 9 through the legs here. Ball inside the box. And it runs tamely through to the goalkeeper. Not enough striking power there for Clarendon. And the ball is with the custodian of the Cornwall team here as they continue to press home there with this game. As the ball is booted downfield by the goalkeeper here and it's with Clarendon the just in the half here of the Cornwall team, broken up by Cornwall, given back to Clarendon as they come down this right hand side. Well tackled up again by Cornwall as they try to protect their 1 goal advantage. Still coming down the right hand side is Clarendon. Well tackled up again by Cornwall. Cornwall is doing really well defending this one and have to give them kudos for how they have defended today. Just a little lapse that caused them to give up that goal, but CC's not giving up. Clarendon's not giving up. It seems they're putting everything out there, and that's what is the happening right now. So let's see what's happening here as it's with Clarendon going down the left hand side. Cross comes in and beautifully cleared out there again by Cornwall. Attack coming down that left hand side as they try to get this one going again. Ball booted into touch. 82 minutes on the clock now as Clarendon has a little time. A player goes down in the box. What happens here? No whistle on the play, and it's going to be a corner kick for Clarendon. So a corner kick for Clarendon. They scored off the last set play that they got. A matter of fact, it's not a corner kick. It's going to be a free kick just outside the 18-yard box on the left-hand side. A good position for them to strike on target here as they continue to hunt for the equalizing goal. It's the captain that stands over this one. Let's see what he'll do, if he'll go at the goal or he's going to go for a cross. It's one of those, the angle is pretty steep. When he's able to bend that ball, he might be able to go on after the target. But there are lots of heads in the box. 1, 2, 3, about 8 Clarendon College players in the box. Let's see if he'll be able to pick any out. He pulls it to the top of the 18. Shot taken from just outside the 18-yard box. And it whisked over the top of the crossbar. Unable to find the target was the number 11 player, I believe. And the keeper seemed to have had it covered, but a chance there go in begging for the Clarendon team. Time is running out for them as the back kick is taken. It goes for throwing as Clarendon comes down this left-hand side. Good turn there by the player. He's inside the box, steps on the ball and leaves it behind him, and it's with the Cornwall team. As the last few minutes of this one is going to be pretty nice. Number 20 for Clarendon has this one, spreads it over to number 7 on the left-hand side here. Ball topped inside the box, but knocked out by the Cornwall defender, and that's booted into touch on this side here for a throw in for the Clarendon team. They're going to build this attacking play going down the right hand side. Good move here by the number 20. He's fouled, and it's going to be a free kick for Clarendon on the right hand side, just in their half. Do you have any updates on the other side for us? You could help us out there.
Well, over in the Manning Cup, it's still Excelsior leading 4 goals to nil. It's still 1-all between Heltham and Tivoli. Charlie Smith Calabar leads that encounter 3 goals to nil. It's 1-all for St. Catherine and Jamaica College. Over into the DaCosta Cup side of things, we have here Garvey going up 4 goals against Alphonsus. Stets up 2 goals against Kemsil. It's 2-1 in the context of the CCs, and it's still nil all here between Frome and Monroe based on our updates here. Dintil, they're still leading Ocherius 2 goals to 1. Glenmuir 1 goal to nil there between Happy Grove, and I suspect that perhaps that's not the team we're expecting there. And in the context of Manchester High and Demby, they were locked in at 2-all. All right. And the last update from Central was that they were leading 1 goal to nil in that encounter between Magra. So just some updates there. And again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Please hit the like button. Can we get 10 likes? Hit the subscription button. We want to meet a milestone with you on this live. All right. So let's go. Really, we're doing it in 10. So let's go. All right. So let's go. Let's go. And I'm seeing that it's now 2-2 there with Ochi. So I need to refresh here quickly, Ruben, just to see if this changes on our end. Not yet, but I know that, O'Neill, for example, always share some good updates. So we're getting that it's 2 goals, and I'm just going to do some checks on that. But over to you while our screen gets updated.
No worries, as it's Cornwall that is going to go forward here with this one, and let's see how this one pans out here as we continue to watch this one going forward as the Clarendon College team continues to push forward to try to get an equalizer. A win would give them a little bit of hope, but they need some more goals, and I think they're running out of time here. As here comes Cornwall dribbling toward the goal here, broken up by Clarendon. Clarendon is transitioning quickly, trying to get this attack going down this right hand side. It's with the number 2 here who tries to cut inside and loses out to the Cornwall team. It's back with the Clarendon team once more as they continue to push. Ball comes left to this number 2 player, cuts inside, beats 2, ball inside, good back there, ball played through, turn in this number 9 player, trying to go through the legs of the defenders, and it wasn't able to get that one. And I
All
think there's going to
right.
be a whistle on the play there.
And on
Go
that
ahead,
whistle,
please.
let me just quickly jump in here. So it's actually Ocherius and Dintil locked into all right now. So that's an important update. So thanks, guys, for helping me or reminding me that I need to refresh. And we're like 92, 97. Guys, let's get this over 100. Let's get the likes going. The more you like, the more persons will come and hit the subscription button. Please do, as we bring you the best we can and with the best we can in terms of the resources that we have. We just want to expand and go bigger and better so that we can bring you better programming. All right. So back over to you, Ren. And guys, hit the like button and the subscription button. Let's go. 10. Let's take it in tens. 10 likes, 10 subscriptions, and we'll go from there. Back over to you, Ren.
All right, as you speak about better second half for Clarendon here, but they are still trailing 2-1 in the 89th minute here, as there's going to be a free kick for the Cornwall team. The number 6 player is standing over the ball as he's going to boot this one deep into the Clarendon half. Kick taken deep into the half. Heads go up, and it's with Cornwall broken up by Clarendon as they continue to try to attack down this left hand side. 3 players there. Ball played through poor pass here by Clarendon, and this is booted out into touch. So the flag went up as well. So it's going to be a free kick for the Cornwall team. The run not timed properly, and the play broken down here. So we're in the last minute of regular time here, and it is 2-1 to Cornwall. And this is the latest score here as Clarendon tries to clear their lines here, and the ball is with Clarendon still well taken there by Cornwall. Cornwall's coming down this left hand side with an attack with the number 14. Let's see what will come of this one as he turns, knocks this one back. Receive the ball back. Let's see if the cross will come in from this one. Cross comes in and a brilliant ball there by the goalkeeper. Good touch. And there's almost a goal here for the Cornwall team. Good touch by the goalkeeper. I tell you, that was a telling touch. The ball isn't cleared yet as Cornwall still has this one outside the box here, trying to get a clean shot chance at goal. The break in the box again, cleared out by the Clarendon College team, who has possession of the ball and must be breathing a sigh of relief now as they come down this left hand side with an attack of their own. Whistle on the play as the ball came up on the hand of one of the Clarendon players. We have played 90 minutes into this one right now. It's still Cornwall 2 and Clarendon 1 as Clarendon comes away with this ball here again, coming down the left hand side. Let's see what will become of this one. Cross comes in, cut out by the Cornwall team, and there the ball is booted into the Clarendon half. The defenders pick up and try to get this ball back up into the attacking third. The Clarendon player take them down here, and I think they won themselves another free kick down the right hand side. So number 21 there was taken down for Clarendon, and a free kick about 22 meters out to the right hand side of the box. And that's what is happening here with us. So 2-1 the scoreline here. Just so you know, there's 4 minutes of added on time to be played. We're already into the second minute of added on time. Do we have any more goals in this contest? If the scoreline remains as is, these two teams, they are going to be crashing out of the DaCosta Cup. um, Cornwall is already out, so they're taking Clarendon with them. Clarendon had a bit of a chance, but they are not able to get a win here, a big win here against the Cornwall team, who's breaking away with this one down the right hand side with the number 17, and he's well tackled up there. He's trying to get around these two players. Good turn, and he's still with the ball, going, trying to get into the box. The overrun that one, falling, and the ball is with the Clarendon team. One again here by the Cornwall team. A player breaking into the box, but brilliant goalkeeping there. He came out and took it off the boot of the striker, and that one saved the Clarendon College team there, because that would be curtains for them, and that's a good defending there by the Clarendon team. We're in the 93rd minute of this one. It's with Cornwall College on the right hand side. The flag goes up for offside, and we will have a free kick for Clarendon College. And based on what is happening now, it seems like the defending champions will bow out at the round of 16 here, because they can't need quite a few goals to get them in contention here, as the throwing comes in here for the. So this is the end of the game. Our referee Nation puts the whistle to his mouth, blows the whistle, and that signifies the end of this game. Cornwall College taking this one 2-1 over Clarendon College. I would deem this as an upset, but good game from Cornwall College. They didn't give the Clarendon team much room to work, and I think they got a bit of, a luck with them as well. But, they did all they needed to do to win this game and secure their first win in the round of 16. So it is Clarendon 1, it's Cornwall College 2, and that is the final score here in this game. Clarendon College um, versus Cornwall College, the class of the CCs, and it's going to be Cornwall who takes the crown this time. So good game here for them. Both teams go out, and that's sad for them, but they'll have a chance to contest in I'm not remembering the name of the cup right now, but they will go into that one, and that's what's happening here. But a better performance here by Clarendon in the second half, and that's what gave them that goal. So they bow here 2-1 the to Cornwall College. So that's the end of that. Cornwall College carrying the other CC Clarendon College with them out of this competition. Let me know if you have any updates on that, the other side. But, good game here by the Cornwall team. Not the most fluent game that you will see, but, they did what they needed to do to win this one.
All right, fantastic. So, we're going to look at the tables in a little bit. We just want to get some closure for some of the games here. So, guys, I am happy to see that we're at 121. That's what I'm seeing here on this live stream right now. So, Fantasia, we're going to come to your question. All right, in a little bit. All right, so Rondon is saying send them home too. All right, so 1cc. So the CCs are going home. Daryl, welcome. Clive, welcome. And Emerald, I like that 1cc. So we're here. From much. Let us see. We're just waiting for some of these to end, and I'm just going to do some final checks, and then we go to the table. All right, both for the Manning Cup and the DaCosta Cup competitions, just to tell you who is going through to the quarterfinals, who is going into the Ben Francis knockout, for example. All right, so we can see here that Excelsior, I'm still seeing live here, so perhaps that one is going to come to an end very soon. El Tivoli, that is over, ended 2-all. All right, Calabar, Charlie Smith, Calabar leads 3-0. Perhaps soon come to an end there as well. Likewise, St. Catherine, Jamaica College locked in at 1-all. All right, Garvey Massey, we're still seeing this flashing. It could be that it's over, but 4-0. That's what we're seeing here. Stets, they defeated Kemsil 2-0, and we know what that means for the team out of Southwest Clarendon there. All right, Cornwall and Clarendon College, as Ruren shared there, ended 2-1 in favor of Cornwall, but both CCs, they will, move out. They will exit the DaCosta Cup competition this year. And the defending champions, they tried their best, but this year is just not their year. All right. So that's CC, Clarendon College. And we're just waiting for Frome and Monroe. I believe this one is done. Ocherius Dintil, 2-all. All right. Glenmuir still flashing here on our side. And the last update that I have between Manchester and Denby was 2-all, that they were locked in. And Central was leading Magra 1-0. Guys, I see you there in the chat. I am asking you for some subscriptions. I know for most of us, you're new here. Please hit the subscription button, hit the like button. All right, so let's go 10 likes and 10 subscriptions. All right, so let's go. And Ruren, I suspect that you might have some match updates for us. If you have that to share, let us know. And
I'll
I
give you some
suspect.
updates in a bit, just trying to get some information from the interviews.
Okay, fantastic. And I guess we're gonna talk about this a little bit. I get the sense that perhaps Glenmuir is featuring a team there, so I would like to see if we can get the players for that one. I don't know, but we'll try to see what can be done because win, lose or draw, they're really true. And Happy Grove should not give Glenmuir this kind of thing unless our updates here are not quite accurate, but we're here and we're still checking. So I just want to say, thanks, guys. We're going to go to the table in a little bit, so you don't want to miss that overall update as well. So continue to stick and stay with us. All right. And Odane is saying from game ended nil all. All right. So thanks for sharing. And big up to my two St. Elizabeth schools. All right, Shireen. All right. So that's fantastic there. So we're getting some, sense, and I suspect that these games have ended. So we're going to just wait for Ruren here. We're perhaps going to give like another 2 minutes. Wait for Ruren to just share that updates, and then we'll try to go to the tables and see what is available. And we can tell you based on, what we have, who is going where in which quarterfinal, group. So Ren, when you're ready for us, please let me know. All right. And I know that you're going to get the interviews and you're going to give us a good rundown. So we're here and waiting for that. All right. So again, guys, the tables, there some, I'm just seeing some of the results. So I suspect that some games are still being played because I'm looking at the table. Glenmuir is not yet updated. For example, Central Zone 4 not yet updated. So we are going to just look and see what's the situation in that context. So I'm just kind of glimpsing the table right now, but we'll try to get that to you guys. But we are here and so happy to have you. And perhaps we'll try to see how best we could open the phone line too to take some calls if you'd like to call in. So again, guys, lots happening, and win, lose or draw, ensure that you support your schools. That is definitely important. Sidale is saying one stats. Chris Kidd is saying here from match, okay, 0-0 there. And okay, Odin shared that. Early B, welcome. I crown Glenmuir I DaCosta Cup champion from now. My expectation is for them to be the only team that will reach far in the Flow Cup as well. All right, so early B there, crowning Glenmuir champions. Guys, can I get some subscription? All right, let's go in five. 5 person, hit the subscription button now. 5 persons, just hit the subscription button right now. Close the X, hit subscribe, and 5 persons hit the like button. So let's go five. Perhaps that is easier. Five, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll take it from there. We're trying to hit a target. I believe we can with your support and your help. All right, we can definitely get there. And in the meantime, I am also just checking here for some for some updates. So CC, they have officially, confirmed and accepted that they're out of the DaCosta Cup. So, and they did their best. As I always share, no one shows up to lose, right? And Kemsila School, I guess we can say the same for them too. All right, in that context. So welcome one, welcome all. If you're just tuning in, we're just waiting for some updates from Ruren in the context of that CC encounter to just share some more there, and any other updates that he may have in the context of the games today. So once you're ready for us, Ruren, please come
Yes,
on over. Okay,
I'm ready for
fantastic. Take it
you.
away.
So, both coaches were expressing the fact that they're looking forward to the Ben Francis Cup. Um, Theodore Tapper Whitmore, he's the coach of Cornwall College. He's saying that the guys they did put on a committed performance, and they did well. You know, one of their better performances in this round. And he said they had the desire today, and they went out and played well. On the other hand, Lenny Hyde, he was saying that the team is going through a rebuilding stage. They lost a lot of their players last year, and they're just rebuilding, trying to get the players back into get the team back into to shape. Say they have lots of like under 15 players that they are looking on. He said that they played really well. They actually had most of the possession, but they were a little bit timid to go toward goal. He said they weren't penetrating as much and getting goal scoring opportunities. So he also added as well that, you know, they're focusing their attention on the Ben Francis Cup, and he wants them to remain focused because, you know, that's kind of going to be the challenge going forward now, knowing that they have suffered a loss and they are not in the D Cup anymore. So he wants to get them, you know, focused so that they're able to continue to do well, you know, in their soccer in the soccer this year, football this year. So that's pretty much what I have as it relates to the coaches. I'm not getting, haven't gotten any match statistics yet, but I'll pop in as soon as I get those.
All right, fantastic. Thank you so much. And I am just seeing on screen here that it's 1-1 between Central and McGrath. So if there's anyone in the chat at Foga Road or have an update, just you can share with us as well. So we're just seeing those updates, being added. So we want to get the table to come to an end. All right, in terms of, so that we can just show you the table. We're pretty much there in that context of finalizing that. But let's just swing over to the Manning Cup. I believe they're closer to pretty much being done here. And we're going to talk in the context of our predictions. So yes, the Manning Cup is well done here. So we have Excelsior. All right, there are 5 goals to 1 there. Dominating Jonathan Grant in that one and taking that one. Eltham and Tivoli locked in there at 2-all. Calabar had the better of Charlie Simit, 3 goals to 0. It was 1-all for St. Catherine and Jamaica College. All right, so those are the Manning Cup updates. So I'm just going to wait for Rurian to give us the match statistics, and then we'll go to the Manning Cup table. All right, while we wait for some finality in the context of the DaCosta Cup. All right, so we have the Manning Cup up first to just share, and we'll definitely share with you our predictions, and you can tell us, how we have done based on our predictions. All right, in the chat. So we try to share with you what we shared initially, and then you can tell us how we did in that context. So welcome one, welcome all, happy to have you guys here. And as we continue to grow stronger together. All right, so Suzel, thank you for sharing. Central 1-2-1, so I'm going to update that. Thank you to Zutu. All right, Garmel is saying here early. Don't rule out Central. Let me tell you that the 2 teams in early, Central and Glenmuir. All right, From is still unbeaten. McGrath will be there as well. All right, so McGrath will be there as well. Let me see, guys. Come on, guys. Let me see. Hit the subscription button. Come on. Let's go. Remember, ask for 5 subscriptions, 5 likes. Let's go, guys. Let us meet that 5K mark today. With your help, we can get there. We're very, very close. So just keep hitting the subscription button. Keep hitting the like button. Ruren, I'm just going to check with you to find out if you have any further updates for us.
I don't have any further updates, but what I can tell you is that, you know, Clarendon College enjoyed most of the possession in that game. However, they were unable to capitalize on that. and they went down 2-1. As I said, the first goal was a little bit controversial, I would say, in terms of the penalty that was awarded. But I must give Cornwall College some good rating because they lost their two previous games to that, and they came in, gave a good performance of themselves. And I also want to credit the Clarendon team as well. They did well to come back in the second half, and they exerted lots of pressure on Cornwall, was unable to break the deadlock. So that's all I have from this side for now, and I look forward seeing how things pan out as it relates to the tables and how the teams will line up in the next round.
All right, fantastic. So, on that note, then we're going to just kind of transition to the Manning Cup and just look at the table. All right, for the Manning Cup, just to get a sense of who the two from each group that will be coming out. So just give me a second here. Let's just transition to the Manning Cup. All right, guys. So if you're still here, really appreciate you being here with us. All right. So we're just about to get into things here on the Manning Cup side of things. All right, so let's just make that, available up and running. And then we can definitely share here. So the first thing though that I'm going to share, and Rurian, please feel free to just, chip in and share as we go here the context of the Manning Cup, but let me just check in the chat here. Because I like to interact with you guys and acknowledge you. So Early B saying Garmel, those teams you mentioned are decent, but class is class. Early B, don't be surprised by the stats from the Happy Grove match. All right, so Garmel, that is something that I am keen on learning about too with Glenmuir, because I am wondering if it's like a new team, given that because the Glenmuir that I saw, Happy Grove should not be like, unless what we have on screen is not quite correct. So we're waiting for some further updates. All right, so over to the Manning Cup. All right, so as you can see, it's all done for Group 1, but I am going to tell you what our predictions were. So we made our predictions before for the round of 16. So I had for mine Mona and Campion, and that is fantastic because Mona and Campion, they are the two schools that are going to move forward. Rurian had Mona and Georges. So Rurian, I am going to throw over to you so that you can speak to that. All right, over to you.
Yeah, I must say congratulations to you on your predictions. I was hoping that Georges would find a way to come back in, but they didn't have the best season, and I missed out on that one. But good performances by Mona and Champion, and that's the reason why they're heading forward.
Fantastic. So the remaining two teams here, Georges and St. Jago, they move to the Walker Cup. All right. So just to let you know that as well. So those two teams, they move forward there. All right. And so over into Group 2, let's just look at the predictions first. So in this group, we have Excelsior, Tivoli, Eltham, and Jonathan Grant. All right, so based on the predictions, all right, let me just tell you what's happening here based on the predictions. So for group 2, I had Tivoli and Excelsior. Rurian had Excelsior and Eltham. So Rurian, you get to share again.
All
Is
right, so
Ruben hiding? Okay, I was
I'm still
wondering if you
here.
were
I'm still
hiding
here.
from the
I'm still here.
results.
Not hiding from the results, lost out on Eltham again, but kudos to you and your predictions, and all the best to the teams going forward. And it's good to see some new teams too. Not when you see the likes of Valley and Excelsior coming up in this. You're thinking that these guys are doing really, really well this year. So good to see these teams doing well, and I wish them all the best.
All right, teams doing well there, I'll say. All right, on that note, let's just move to the next group. All right, here we have Kingston College, Hydel Stats, so that's St. Andrew Technical High School, and Wolmer's Boys. And let's go to the predictions. All right, so for this group, I had KC and Heidel. All right, so hooray for me. And Ruren, you had Woolmers and Stats. So you get to go again. I like how you're brave and, just facing the music this afternoon.
I like how you're bright and chirpy too, and why wouldn't you be? You're doing so well with your predictions. Yeah, the teams that I selected didn't, come up out of this one, but good trying from them, and all the best to them in the Walker Cup. Kingston College and Hydel, two top teams. Hopefully, they'll continue to do well in the Manning Cup.
Okay, fantastic. Let me just pause to just check in the chat here. And Zutu is saying the pitch full of water with Glenmere and Happy Grove. So that kind of save Happy Grove. Okay. Come on, people, subscribe and like. Commentary was awesome. Thank you so much, Garmel. Yes, guys, hit the subscription. Let us get to our target. We want to make it to 5K on here with you guys. And we're just about 20. I guess hopefully my maths, yeah, about 20 subscribers away. All right, so 20 persons. If you want us to just get to the 5K, I have a big celebration over here. 20 persons just hit the subscription button. I think we can do it with this live. So let's do it, guys. We're doing our best, and we would appreciate your support. We want to bring you bigger and better programs, and we also want to support some students. All right, so help us in that way, please. All right, let's keep going. We need 20 subscriptions. So check your phone, ensure that you're subscribed. Tell a friend, a family member to come on over and hit that subscription button. All right, so let's do that. All right, so the final group in this one, and we have here St. Catherine, Jamaica College, Calabar, and Charlie Smith. Let's go to the predictions. So I had Jamaica College and Calabar, right? And Rurian, you had St. Catherine and Calabar. So we kind of 50-50 here. So you get to face the music first.
Oh, even if this time you didn't want to take up the. All right, since you're doing so well today, I have no problem. I'm
Yeah,
so
I'm
proud of
calling the
St.
shots.
Catherine. I'm so proud of St. Catherine. In what they did. I really expected, Calabar to join them there, but that's not the case. But let's see how these guys will face off in the Walker Cup, and Jamaica College and St. Catherine, how they'll continue to do in
The
in
Manning Cup.
the Manning Cup going forward.
Yeah, for sure. I share those sentiments, It's sometimes you have some groups that are very hard to predict. And so you can understand here because I struggled with let me tell you which group, that Heidel group. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to stick with what I know because I was saying stats, could be in there, for example. And so I struggled with that. But then I was like, you know what? Let's go with Heidel and Casey. I'm just going to go with, what I know, and I'm just going to keep it there. So I totally understand. And in that context, let us just check in the chat. Is there anyone here in the chat supporting a Manning Cup team? Let us know right there in the chat, and we're going to check in on the subscriptions too. Gary, welcome. Okay, saying that Eltham. All right. And Calabar. Okay, you're to school, but they didn't make use of their home games, and those haunted them. All right, Roland, welcome, welcome. Yes, we're going to look at the D cup, but the D cup table was there being finalized, so we decided to go with the Manning Cup first. All right, but definitely we are country people, so we're going to go to the D cup for sure. Um, Carmel is saying to Zutu, I understand Portland, the parish where rain falls every day. They used to rainball. I was surprised by the results. Yeah, kind of like the same thing over on this side. All right, so happy to have you guys here. Come on, guys. 20 more subscriptions. We still haven't had one yet since that 20 announcement. Let's go. We can definitely do that, and hit the like button as well. Keep sharing as we continue to grow. So, Rurian, any further updates on your side before we try to see if the DaCosta Cup table is ready for us?
Well, I don't have any further updates, but at the end of the third round of the round of 16, what will happen is that you'll have a few guys that are disappointed for not making it to the Manning Cup or to the DaCosta Cup, the next round of the DaCosta and Manning Cups, respectively. And I just want to implore us to support these guys no matter which side of the coin they fall on. So if they are going to head to the Walker Cup, or Ben Francis, or they're going in the D Cup or Manning Cup, let us still rally behind our schools, rally behind our teams, so that we can give them that energy to go on. We normally support people, our teams, when they're winning, and when they're losing, then we are not doing that. But we have to bear in mind that these are young people, young guys going out there to represent their schools, and we need to support them, win, lose, or draw. So I'm just encouraging each and everyone here to continue to do that. And I love the way how persons are supporting their teams in the
Rurian, we're
chat,
not hearing
win,
you.
lose, or draw.
Okay.
We have to go ahead.
Oh, we're just hearing you back.
Are you okay? So I'm saying I'm loving the fact that persons in the chat are supporting their teams, win, lose, or draw, and that's what we want to see. And we just want to implore people who are here, just continue to support us. Hit the subscription button, hit the like button, hit the share button so that we can continue to grow. If you are a new subscriber today, let us know because we want to big you up on that move and show how much appreciation we have for you. We'll give you a warm voices in education. Welcome. Please continue to communicate with us in the chat because we love to connect with you as well. You don't get it like this anywhere else. So we're imploring you to stay here with us. Back over to you.
All right, fantastic. So on that note, I'm just going to try and go over to the DaCosta Cup and just see what that table is looking like. All right. So if you're still here, thanks for sticking and staying with us. Ensure that once you subscribe, you turn on your post notification as well. Come on, guys. Thanks to the persons who hit the subscription button. Let's keep going. 18 more. Let's go. We can definitely do it. All right, we can do it with this live. We have about 80 plus persons here. All right, so welcome, and Tundes, welcome. And Tundes saying, I appreciate your coverage for schoolboy football. All right, thank you so much, and we appreciate your support being here. So we're going to navigate to the DaCosta Cup. All right, so let me just try and see if we can get there. Let's see here if this is the right transition. All right, it looks that way. All right, so we're going to look at the table here. And so, like, I'm going to talk from memory because I believe here for zone one, I had Garvey and Kemsil because, you know, I think we're ready to get out of this zone. And I believe, Rurian, you had Stets and Alfonso. So we're like 1-1, P in a pod here. But let us just talk about this group. So Stets, Garvey going through, and we kind of predicted, Ruben, from our conversations that Garvey was the one with a sure spot into this quarterfinals because they were playing the weakest team for their last game, and we were predicting a win. And anything but a draw for Stets and Kemsil would result in either of them missing out, right? So, and once we saw a win,
Yeah.
we knew immediately that what was happening with this zone. So, talk to me about this one.
Yeah, so this was one of the zones that, had a lot in the last game because that last game there with Garvey and Alfonso Davis, we know that we kind of predicted that Garvey would win this match. So they would be in contention to go through. So the thing was the Steph Kemsil game was pretty much a knockout game. Unless they played to a draw, then things would come down to a goal difference. Kemsil wasn't able to take out sets this time, and that cost them the game.
Well, for sure, cost them, their run in the DaCosta Cup. But I am so proud of Kimsel and all the schools. In this zone, we had three Clarendon schools, all right? Garvey, Kimsel, and Alphonsus Davis. When I checked the address, they say Spalding Clarendon. So we had three Clarendon schools in this one. So we say, farewell to Kimsel and Alphonsus Davis. They will move forward into the Ben Francis, all right, knockout. So we'll see what happens now with Stets and Garvey. And as you know, we look at the possibilities and see what hopes are alive for these teams. If you have been following us, you will know that we do the mathematical, predictions to see where there might be some possibility of a team going through depending on the outcome of, sometimes some games. All right. And so in this one, we had to wait until today because the only team that was out before today was really Alphonsus, Davis. And so in that context, it was down to the teams who really showed up. But we predicted that out of the three teams, Garvey was sure with a spot. So big up the Cubans and all the other schools. All right, and Garmel is saying, well done, Ochi and Magra. I believe it's the first time they reach this far. Shireen is saying, thanks for sharing the updates. You're definitely welcome. And Tundes is saying, gratitude. I am Coach Baba Tunde. All right, welcome, Coach Baba Tunde. You can let us know what you coach. And O'Neill, Forever Cubans. Richard is saying, who won Excelsior game? Excelsior won that game. Think it was 5 goals to 1. All right, with Jonathan Grant. All right, Garmel is saying Mona. All right, Mona is a good team they're going through. And Excels, I just shared that, Richard. So welcome. And Kimon is saying one Cubans for life. Wow. One OB. Wow. Number 11. And big up O'Brien. Happy for you. Number 11. Shout out to Team Garvey right down there on Vernon Field there. Southwest Clarendon. Big up yourself. All right. So let's move to the next zone here. All right. So as you can see here, we have here Monroe, From Tech, Cornwall, and Clarendon College. I believe I had Frome and Clarendon College to get out of this one. And Rurian, I believe you had Monroe and perhaps CC Clarendon College.
Yes, yes.
You try to remember these ones because I'm talking these ones from off my head. So try to hold yours and I'm holding mine. So as we
Oh,
can see with this group, it wasn't quite over for Clarendon College until today. All right, so they went into this game today just being in the number 3 spot. So they would have wanted, I guess Monroe to outdo Frome, and then if they had won Cornwall, then there would be a little possibility of them going in on goal difference. But you see what happened here. Monroe College and Frome Tech, they played to a draw. So by virtue of that, it didn't matter what the outcome was between the two CCs, then it meant that, Monroe College, and from tech they would move forward. But something that I shared, in this context, but the good part is that the games were being played at the same time. And so, from tech they knew too, and I suspect that the coaches, they would work out these mathematical probabilities in this context. So I suspect that From and Monroe, they played a good game in that context, and not one where they're trying to determine, who moves forward. But I suspect, given the slim chance of Clarendon College, having that opportunity to make it into the next round, that was, I guess, an intense game. Over to you, Rurian.
okay. I hope you're not saying that the well, I guess it's a little bit easier for the Clarendon team to, like Clarendon College, to know that, even if they had won, they would still be exiting. I guess it's a little bit, I guess, a little easier to take. But kudos to the Monroe team. They really did well this year, and they're doing continuing to do well, and we just continue to encourage them and From as well. So really good performance by them, and I hope they'll continue to do well in the competition going forward.
Absolutely. Let me just check in the chat here. All right. So, okay. All right, Coach Babatunde, you're a football coach. All right. Fantastic. All right, in Jamaica, I'm not sure if you would like to share. That's up to you. And Richard, yes, 5-1. Excelsior there, Jonathan Grant. Stopless Entertainment, one Cubans for life. Carrot Baker, welcome. Stetson Monroe, go boys. Sidale or Sidale, big up. The St. Elizabeth side. And Shireen is saying one bubble and one technical. Couldn't be two. Steven is saying one Ochi. All right. And I picked all those teams to advance Garmel there. Dre Morris, welcome. Love your show. Keep it up. Thank you to Dre Morris. We love your support. All right, guys, let us check in with the subscription. Come on, we want to hit the 5K. Come on, come on. 15 more. We can do it. We can do it. All right, 15 persons to hit the subscription. All right, button, and hit the like button too if you haven't hit that button. And Roland is saying one Ochiman. So close the X, hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscription button. Let's go. We need 15 more subscribers. All right. We can definitely do that. And so it is farewell to Clarendon College, the defending champions, and Cornwall College. They will exit the DaCosta Cup competition and they will go into the Ben Francis knockout round. But for sure, Clarendon College and Cornwall College, They have shown, some strength in terms of, getting this far in the competition, and win, lose, or draw. As I always say, guys, please ensure that you support your teams. All right. They're really depending on us to support them. And especially when it gets, tough, because no one shows up to lose a game. So support them same way. All right. They need that too. All right, Kim, welcome, One Stets. And yes, coach in Jamaica. All right, welcome, welcome. Happy to have you, Coach Baba Tunde. All right, next over to this zone, and let us see what this final result. It was 1-0 there. So Glenmere here, perfect score here in this context. So for this zone, we have Glenmere, Ocherius, Dintil, Happy Grove. All right, so for this one, I had Glenmere and Dintil to get out of this one. So not so for me. And Rurian, what was your prediction for this zone? Was it
Yeah,
Glenmere, Happy Grove?
yeah, I think so. Yeah, Glenmere Happy Grove.
Okay. All right. So here now, today's match, just to give you a bit of roundup with this zone, for Glenmere was really to show up. They played and had a 1-0 win over Happy Grove. We're being told that it was a very wet pitch. All right. And so Glenmere win, lose, or draw today, it didn't matter for them. They were already safe and sound in terms of being in that quarterfinal round. It was a big one here for Dintil and Ocherius. So you see what happens here. It was the goal difference that separated Ocherius and Dintil, because they both ended on 4 points. But, Ochi had a better goal difference. So Dintil wanted to really get that win to kind of cement themselves. So Happy Grove was totally out of it. So we knew that Happy Grove, they were already into that Ben Francis knockout round. And I suspect too that for Dintil, they may have suffered from, discipline matters. So I hope they understand, they learn from their mistakes, and they'll come back stronger for, next season in the context of the DaCosta Cup competition itself. But a good run from them nonetheless, and Happy Grove. But Glenmere here looking very poised in terms of making it to the DaCosta Cup final. Ocherius is saying, I am still here. But when I saw the encounter, was it on Wednesday? Perhaps Wednesday, between Glenmere and Ochi, I am telling you, the Glenmere that I saw that played Ocherius, I'm kind of shocked with the Happy Grove result. That's why I was wondering if this team was like a junior team, or it wasn't the same team that played Ocherius, because I am telling you, they are so strong. They play intelligent football. And then I don't know, I guess it's something with the Glenmere field, because we heard a bit of that too with the Clarendon College Cornwall encounter, where that right side, there's always a Glenmere player over there just ready to launch an attack whenever the ball comes. So, they really outclass the Ocherius team. And Marky Ocherius team, they were doing very well. But the players, they are strong physically. I mean, they just keep going. They just keep going like some Energizer bunnies. So Glenmere, just from what I've seen, they seem to be very much ready to go the far way, which is into the final. So I think they are very, very much poised for that. And I look forward to seeing them there as well as one of my Clarendon teams. All right. So I might have some bias there, but I have two Clarendon teams, and the next one is coming up in the next zone. All right. So, but for sure, kudos to them. Last year, they didn't look this strong, but and I watched them last year, and they went to the final there with Clarendon College. But this year, it's a stronger team. They have the stamina, and when I talk about intelligent football, it's a different level of football. I see like CC, they play that like last season. You could see that with a Clarendon College team, right? And so when you look at the passes and how they make them, and one thing that I realized too, you see today where CC was doing a lot of long shots, like some of the times Wednesday I was like, why is it that they don't take the shot? They were making like closer shots. It wasn't like, oh, I am going to score. It wasn't for me that kind of selfish game. It was more a team sport. So I saw that and that was good for them. I am telling you, when I see the Ochi players like just sitting taking a break, when you have they're just ready, kind of re-strategizing, and they know how to change up the play. They will just, and I'm just talking because I happen to see them guys. They will just know when to, okay, let's take it back into our half and let's just try to go again. They do that instead of trying to say, okay, let's just wait. So they know how to dominate in that sense. So we look forward to Glenmuir meeting a very strong team because that's the test of time, right? So we want to see that because we want the competition. Before I come over to you, Rurian, let me just jump into the chat here. O'Dane is saying the real CC show up, all right? And and Sidale is saying CC gone on vacation. All right, Roland is saying Ochi High scored on the last minute. Okay, that was such a good game. Thanks for sharing early B. So talk loud about Glenmuir. Okay, and Roland, especially the number 5. Ochiria scored the late equalizer. It was a heartbreaking moment for Dintil, but Ochi played for the result from 2 goals down. And Roland is saying, yes, they did. And they pressured the whole 90 minutes. Suzel is giving me the brown and white hearts. Is that for Central? They're coming up. But before we go there, Ruren, I'm coming over to you just to share about this zone here, Glenmere, Ochi, Dintil, Happy Grove. Guys are still waiting for the 50. Okay, not 15. It's coming in. Let's go. This looks like 13. All right, let's go, guys. We're getting close to the 5K. Let's have a big party over here. Rurian, coming over to you.
Yes, as you speak about party, guys, thank you for the support. And if you want us to give you a special shout out, when you have subscribed, let us know in the chat so we can give you a warm welcome. But I love the fact that you're here with us and you're sticking and staying with us. And we want you to be back when we're alive again. So the best way to do that is to hit that subscription button, hit that post notification. And whenever you're here, you're going to be recognized and we are going to have the talk because we don't know it all here and we want to hear from you. A matter of fact, we have persons here who provide us with information as it relates to different teams, different games. And those are the things that we love here. It's a space where you can feel free to share your views in a respectful way because we prioritize respect here. So you respect other persons here and you are going to be respected as well. And that's just the way we like it. We love football and we're going to keep talking about it. Let us know who you think is going to take this one this year, D Cup. Tell us who you think going to where the trophy going. Is it going to go to Clarendon or elsewhere? Tell me. Let me know where it's going. But this group, Glenmuir totally dominating this group, I tell you, they got 3 wins. Glenmuir is looking like a well-oiled machine. And I tell you this too, Ocherios did really well because, many persons didn't bet on Ocherios coming out of this group, but they did well, and that's what happened with them. So, what we realized too, based on our this.
We need to pause for a cause. Roland just sent in a super. All right. And this is the first super on a live stream. So thank you so much. We really appreciate it, Roland. We really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And you're a number 1 fan and absolutely amazing. Thank you guys for the support. We really appreciate the support. We do this and we want to go big, and I know that with your support we can do that. We try to do a lot of programs, so current affairs, sports, so we do track and field, we do schoolboy football, we do champs, we are trying to get into quiz, and the big part is that we want to give back to our students. So we want to get to that place where you guys can see us, going in and say, this is coming from Voices in Education. So thank you for the support, Roland. Big up yourself. Massive thank you. Really, really appreciate it. Back over to you, Ruren. But I just had to pause you there for this real cause. Thank you so much for the love.
No worries. And I have to jump on that bandwagon too. Thank you, Roland, for the support. Really appreciated. And we it means a lot to us. We aren't able to see you guys, but we can feel the warmth coming from wherever you are. Just to jump back into this group here, Ocherios, yes, surprise package, I would say, in this group. Dintil did really well in the last round as well, and was one of the teams that was primed to go through to the next round. But as I keep saying, you have to make sure that whenever you get that opportunity, you take that opportunity and don't depend on other teams to get you through. And that's what it came down to. And I'm sorry that that's how it worked out for Dintil. Happy Grove didn't find their feet in this round any at all, and in this zone, and I guess that reflects on the scores that they had. But good job here by Ocherios, and Glenmuir looks a cut above the rest so far. So let's see how things pan out in the next round. Will there be a team to kick with Glenmuir foot? Let's see. Or we'll have to just watch and see what happens in the next round, the quarter final round. Back over to you.
All right, fantastic, fantastic there, guys. So we're getting closer to the subscriptions. We want about 11 more. Come on, let's go. Let's go and give me brata. All right, let's go. Let's hit the 5K here. We can do it. We're getting closer and closer. And let me just come to the chat here. Kimon is saying Clarendon for sure, I guess, in terms of the cup. And Roland is saying it's coming to Ochi. All right, Roland. And O'Neill is saying Clarendon for sure. Run Manning's year this year. Manning's? No run. All right. And Draxall home support for Ochi. Okay, yeah. Garmel there. Okay, Steven is saying Dintil gave away the game by players landing to the ground, wasting time. All right, and Ochi's gonna meet back Glenmuir in the semis or final and beat them back. And we have, well, yes, I suppose we're going to give you to the quarterfinal, Group A and Group B. We're gonna give you that lineup on, I don't know if on screen, but we'll try to put them, even to type them on screen there for you guys. All right. So happy to have you guys here. Let's keep hitting the like button and the subscription button. And I think I'm going to, after we do the Group A, Group B, we're going to try and open up to take some phone calls as well. So keep the support coming, liking, sharing, subscribing. All right. And as you see, if you want to send us a super chat, super sticker, you can do that. And Brandon is saying Central first title, Glenmuir versus Central. And that's a big possibility. Let's go to that zone. All right. Over to zone 4. All right. Central here doing well. All right. Dominating this group. I had here Central Demby because I am a country Clarendon girl. So I had that. And let us, all the matches are pretty much done in this one. All right. So that's to my knowledge. All right. Demby and Manchester, they ended in a draw. So the score was 2. All right. So just to let you know that. All right. It was 2-all. That's the final score. All right. So Denby and Manchester, they're going to the Ben Francis round. All right. So the score then would be, I guess, 1-1. And I guess Denby would have the better goal difference. All right. So they're going into the Ben Francis. Central High School, my other team here. But Rurian, your prediction for this one? Was it Central Denby as well, or did you go Central Chester? Talk to us.
Yeah, I know I went Central. I probably went Central Denby based on the performance. Wouldn't be Manchester any at all because Manchester wasn't one of the stronger teams I deemed coming into this round. So it would be Central and Denby representing the Clarendon schools. But I must say I'm proud of the central team for how they have been performing over the last few years, and they have etched their name in the in football somewhat. And we know what how challenging it is for them, but they have been really doing well. And they won all their games in this group, and similar to Glenmuir, both of them had a flawless round of 16. So it's good for them. Magra is doing did enough to get by. They won 2 games, and it was just the match between Magra and Central was just to determine who who were going to basically top this group. And we know exactly what happened here. Chester did really well this year again. Well, didn't do too badly this year, and Demby put up some good performance. I was expecting a little bit more from them, but that's how things go sometimes. And Brandon is supporting Central, and I get the feeling Brandon is a past student of Central, and probably played on the football team. Let us know what is happening there, Brandon, and let us know. Happy that you're still supporting the team. Back over to you. Are you still here? So let's go through a few more comments that I'm seeing here. So Dre Morris is saying that don't understand don't underestimate Garvey Masia. Well, these teams, they have won it before, and we can't take any of those teams lightly, any at all. So the thing is, when we get to that top 8, it it will be the better teams that have been filtered out into that final 8, and you can't rule anybody out of that. Sometimes at this stage, it's just one bad game that you need to have that choose your, your thing, your campaign off the chart. So you have to just make sure you are steadfast, and just make sure that in your camp, in your team, you don't take any team lightly, because in essence, you're talking about the top 8 D Cup teams that is there. So they're not there because somebody wanted them to be there. They worked really hard there. So that's that's what I would say about that. And Brandon is saying past student and past player. Awesome,
Yeah,
awesome,
awesome.
awesome.
I think I know Brandon.
You think so?
I think so. I know Brandon. Big up yourself, Brandon. Big up yourself, Brandon. All right, Brandon. Big up yourself. All
Yep.
right. So happy to have you. And it's just my, connections. I know Brandon. I know who you are. I know who you are. All right. So big up yourself. Happy to have you here. And it's good when we can actually have some persons here that we can say, I know this person. And yes, I want to talk about Central. Yes, Central is one of those schools that, have limited resources. They don't have no money to buy any ballers, and somebody shared. They build, Central build footballers. So, I have to support them. And they're trying and they're building, a fantastic culture there in terms of confidence in the students. And I really want to say big up to Coach Douglas again, big up to the principal, Mr. Ingram, that is steering the ship and doing a fantastic job over there at Centralized School. All right, so Central going through Magra, and we say farewell to Denby and Manchester. It was a good run, but they will move into the Ben Francis knockout round. All right. And so, guys, we're going to open up the phone line. All right, to take some calls. I see we need about 9 more subscriptions. So come on, let's do it. 9 persons. Just hit the subscription button and let us go. So I'm just going to try to see if I can get this to turn on here. And so hopefully we can all hear each other here, Ruri. And I'm trying a new setup.
No problem, no problem. And Brandon is saying, big up. It's a pleasure to be here. Brandon, we're expecting to see you back here. So make sure you have hit that subscription button and also turn on the
Post.
post notification because we know that you're close to that central team and we want to hear your insights. A matter of fact, you could give us a call in if you feel the need. But it's so awesome to hear from you,
A
and I
past
hope you.
player, yeah. So we know you very well. You see, we follow in the sport, we know you, Brandon.
Oh yeah, for sure, very well.
Yeah, fantastic. So, guys, I'm just setting up this system here, and then we're going to hopefully it works because sometimes the technology, I tell you. But I want to take a few calls, so we're going to put that in the chat right now, and then in the meantime too, we can share in the context of where the teams are going to go, who they're going to meet in the quarterfinals. All right. So I'm just going to put the WhatsApp number in the chat. And so Roland, yes, there it is. So you can just call us. It's WhatsApp calls only. So give us a call. We're here on this side and we would love to hear from you. And we really appreciate you guys sticking and staying with us. Let's get the subscriptions going, and we're going 7 more, guys. We're doing it right now. All right. And Brandon is saying we'll do. Come on, guys, give them some support. Subscribe. Thank you so much, Brandon. I really appreciate that. And we're here and we're waiting for the first caller. All right, so we have a little bit more information for you in the context of the DaCosta Cup. All right, so in the context of the quarterfinal round, Group A. All right, so Group A will have the winner of Group 1. So let us just do that right now to find out which teams will be in what group. All right, let me just get my pen here. Okay, it's right here. So in Group A, and Ruren, you can take some notes on your end there. That would be fantastic. In Group A, we should have the winner of Group 1, which is going to be Stets. All right, so Stets is going to be in Group A. And then let us see the runner-up of, okay, so that's it. We go, the next one will be the winner of Group 3. So Glenmuir, they're going to the Ansteds. They will be in the same group based on what we have here, based on Issa's schedule. Then we'll have the runner-up of Group 2. Let's just take a look here. The runner-up of Group 2 is Frome. So Glenmuir, they're going to be in a big group here, a tough group, and then the runner-up of Group 4. So let's just go down to see who will be the runner-up of Group 4. That's McGrath. All right, so based on the information that we have here, all right, so let's just take note now. Group A, all right, in the quarterfinal round, all right, we'll have Stets, Glenmuir, Frome, and McGrath. All right, so that is Group A. All right, so just to let you know, so Stets and then 2 from each group will move to the semifinal. So let's take a look at Group B now. So for Group B, we'll have the winner of Group 2. All right, and this is going to be Monroe. Then we'll have the winner of Group 4, which is Central. All right, I know that one. Then we'll have the runner-up of Group 1, all right, which is Garvey. Then we'll have the runner-up of Group 3, and that is going to be Ochi Rios. All right. So guys, that's pretty much how the groups are looking at this point for the quarterfinals in the DaCosta Cup. So in Group A, we'll have Stetson, Glenmuir, Frome, and McGrath. All right. And then in Group B, we'll have Monroe, Central, Garvey, and Ocherius. So I'm going to go and say for Group A, I'm taking Glenmuir and Stets. And you know why I'm taking Stets this time round? Because they defeated Kemsil. So I'm going to go with them. All right, Glenmuir and Stets. And then in Group B, I'm going to take the two Clarendon schools, Central and Garvey. All right, that's my predictions. Those two schools should come out. All right, so Rurian, I'm coming over to you based on the group. So Group A, Stets, Glenmuir, Frome, McGrath, and Group B, Monroe, Central, Garvey, Ocherius. Let us hear from you, Rurian, and people in the chat. The WhatsApp number, let me just pin it, is in the chat, so you can give us a call. I'm going to pin it in the chat there. It's at the top there, highlighted. And okay, Garmel is saying McGrath's first lost. All right. So we'll definitely see what happens in that context. So we're waiting to hear your voice. And guys, hit the subscription button, please. Let's get to that 5K mark. Rurian, are you here and
Yes,
ready
I'm
to talk
still here
about?
with you, and you can't count out Glenmuir any at all from that first group. Glenmuir doing really well there, and the second team from that one is going to be a little bit of a challenge. But I'm going to work with you for both groups in this one. So Glenmuir steps from that first group, and going all Clarendon for the second group, Garvey and Central. So working with you with this one.
Let's take a quick
And
call here.
go
Hello,
again.
caller.
Hello,
Hi, you're live. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Could you turn off your YouTube feed or just mute?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, fantastic.
Come on, it's Roland.
Hi, Roland. Thank you so much for calling and thank you for your support. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, man, just one watch,
103. I
one.
like it.
Yeah, man, watch your right through. Them reaching our top group stage, but they won't make it through. Same way we count them out, they're going through one sport.
They say Ochi and Glenmere are going through.
Yeah, man, watch your Monroe going through that group,
Ochi and Monroe, so you're ruling out Central.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Watch
Okay.
your show them what time is it, man. See like how them count them out, yeah, youths them playing.
That's good. That's good. And I like that, the students, they really appreciate when they know that they have somebody that is supporting them, and right behind them
Yeah, man. Everywhere
100%.
they go, they're behind them, man. We drive anywhere they are,
That's good. That's good.
Support them right through, guys. Big side. Big side. Big side.
Big side. Big. You hear that, guys? Oh, a big side. All right. We like it. And that's the thing, and I always say we have different views and support, but it's okay. We are one here, and it's not just my
Yeah, man.
voice, it's,
Yeah, have a lot of
voices.
drawing. That group there, it's gonna be a lot of draws. Draws. So that's how take them through. Then so get a lucky win over somebody
Mm-hmm.
and to carry them through. Yeah, man. Straight that, cause you know, after beat back Glenmore, Glenmore give a schooling on their school ground, so
Yeah.
yeah, we want that back. We want that right back. Glenmore play a good football game. You know, them have to find too far, but yeah, we want it back.
So it
And we have
means
played.
then, if it is that you want back Glenmere, it means that either Ochi is going. So let's say Glenmere tops Group A, right? Ochi will have to come second in Group B to get Glenmere to play back in the semi, unless they're going all the way to the finals to meet each other.
Yeah, man, all the way to finals, man.
Right.
Everybody are coming out tonight. You see, underdog, and they my underdog story this year. Like how St. Catherine come up and stay up, yeah, man, they my underdog story. I can just come up and stay up.
Ochi was doing
You know?
fantastic though, you know. They did great. They had a good
Yeah, man.
run, yeah.
And if you watch the Glenmore game, I don't like them, they are the worst, you know?
No,
Glenmore just
didn't
have a
say
better
that.
game.
Glenmere just had a stronger team, yeah.
Yeah, man, number 5 was strong in the midfield. 19 quick punting feet. Yeah, man, it was a good game. So we have more coming, and we'll leave more leaving at time because I can see youths and can run the whole 90. So we have a lot of good game coming up, man. And we're positive them will go through.
I like
That's what I
that.
tell them today, say them all go through. As them go through. Nobody never believe in them, and I see a 2-0 come from, so you know, so they have it within them. Didn't tell a big side see them way.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I like that. They had to find that. Yeah, and they did.
Yeah.
When it counted. And that's the thing with football. It's at the moment because you could have a team. I remember was it last year? It wasn't last year. Glenmere went to the final. 1 year. They played and the only loss of the season and they were just out. So, you know, it's when it matters and where you're losing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Mr. Said them all short, so that's good, you know. And they have true supporters when love the game of football. They have to make sure so then the back of them right through. I ensure say yeah, they come out on top.
Yeah, for
Everybody
sure.
account them out and I like that, you know? Like when everybody can't do it.
They're in it, man. Everybody show up to win. And I think that's the same thing for Ochi. Rurian, do you have any question here or anything you'd like to say to Roland?
Yeah, I just want him to know that, I appreciate the way that he's supporting his team and he said he's driving around with them. And, when you carry your supporters with you, when you go to a foreign ground, it's not like you're there alone in the wilderness. And, really appreciate the support that you're giving to Ochi and all the best to Ochi going forward. Just before you go, just tell us who you think is the top baller for Ochi side.
Yeah, so we can big up some of them, Roland, for real.
Yeah, I know for sure. Number 11, yeah, man, and the number 7. Two, and the number 16. Big defensive mid. Number 16. Look out for a couple big school want him next season.
Okay.
16 years age, number 16, Roger. Big player in the middle.
So number 11, 7, and 16.
Yeah, man, 3 maestro.
Yeah, okay.
3 maestro. Just watch the 16 next couple of games. Because I'm play a big school them now, so he won't show it himself, you know? And we are bringing from country.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing too, when you get the good team and then the schools with the big, alumni association, they come and they try to take the ball as them. So, yeah.
Yeah, man, if you're watching me even Glenmore game, it's to say number 10 can't get a shot. And the number 10 a maestro for Glenmore and he can't get a shot. Mafi just a pass. He can't get a shot because 16 hold him. And he now go push him foot for you, go around him. He hold him. And he play a calm ball game. You know? Love that.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful.
Well, it was good being on the stream, you know?
Thank you.
Things Thank you so much.
Thank you too for
And you
coming.
need to make sure you come back in the boss and keep bring the news of Ocho Rios, because we look forward to hearing from you, because, you are a diehard fan.
I'll make sure to follow the stream and everything, man, because, keep updated to everything that's going on.
Awesome. Respect. Enough respect.
All right. Bless them.
All right. Blessings, dear Roland, and thanks again. Really appreciate the call and all the support.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, guys, and that is what I say. When you get your schools, go out and support them. Do the best you can to ensure that, they are, supported, because it's not just physical, it's also psychological. And we want to ensure that we're supporting them. Don't bash them, man. Don't tell them about them what this or nothing like that, man. Support them. Win, lose, or draw, support them. All right, so True Agent, welcome. Stetson Glenmere Group A, Monroe and Central Group B. Thanks for sharing that. True Agent. So predictions there. O'Neill is saying Glenmere and Stets, Garvey and Central. So O'Neill, we share the same predictions here. All right, guys. So the line is open. Give us a call if you'd like to call us. We really appreciate that. Please ensure that you hit the like button and the subscription button. I think we are about 6 away. Guys, we can do it. 6 persons to hit that subscription button, and I guess we can have a party. Roland, thank you so much. Roland, no, Roland, are you a call this party? Rurian, just take a look in the chat here. Roland with another. Thanks for being you. Thanks for being you too, Roland. We really, really appreciate the support and all the love. It means so much to us here. Thank you so, so much. Roland is showing up there in the chat. Ochi, well represented here, well supported. And guys, come on, let's continue this celebration here. If you want to drop a super sticker, anything, like, share, subscribe, and let us continue to build this platform. And once you subscribe, please turn on your post notification, all right? So that once we go live, and you can, be here with us so you don't miss any updates, all right? Rurian, over to you. Let me hear from
Yes,
you.
I,
Come on,
I have
guys.
to
Six
I have
more
to jump on that
subscribers.
wagon again. Thank you so much, Roland. It's really appreciated. And guys, we just want to build this channel so that we can continue to give you coverage like this. And we totally love the interaction that we receive. We love hearing from you, whether you drop a text in the chat, or if you want to give us a call in, we totally appreciate you. And we just want you to know that we want you to be here with us. And just help us out in whatever way you can. We're not going to impose anything on you. The league whatever you do, we appreciate it. So you can subscribe, you can share, you can like each time you're here with us, and just talk to us so that we know that what we're doing is something that is appreciated out there, and so that we can continue to support this the game and the students. So thank you so much for being here with us, and Roland is taking things to another level, and we appreciate all that you have done. And to everyone who has subscribed and have liked and turn your post notification on, we totally appreciate you too. Hats off to you, and we really enjoy having you here with us and continue to stick and stay. Because the next round I gave them to start, and we'll be here to take those on. So continue to be here with us. We totally love having you here with us. And we beg you, please give it a couple subscribe. If you're there here and you don't subscribe yet, you know you like the vibes here. So just close the chat, hit the subscription button, touch the thumbs up button as well, turn your post notification on. Because even if you don't say anything to us, we are happy that you're here. We know you're out there. You know you like the vibes. Continue to support us. Love you, and just keep the support coming. Back over to you.
Fantastic. Definitely, echoing those sentiments for sure. And guys, you hear the voice. If you have been here, the voice is just coming back. And I'm happy for that too, and so it has been a challenge, but so happy that, Ruran is here to provide support too in the context of the commentary. So at points I get to rest my voice. But I really appreciate the love. and the community that we're building here, one that is a safe space for all of us, a welcoming space where you feel belong, and it's okay to talk, and we have our different, views, and that's okay. And we just share in a respectful way. So we're not dissing anybody, bashing anyone. So we really appreciate that. And, that is something that we want to continue, and we understand too the need to acknowledge you and to welcome you in this space, and we try to do that, and that is something that we want to continue doing as well. So we're here, and again, if you miss the group A and group B in the context of the quarterfinal round, in Group A, we'll have stats based on the schedule, or that ISA, or the configuration that ISA shared. We should see stats, Glenmuir, Frome, and McGrath in Group A. And in Group B, we should see Monroe, Central, Garvey, and Ocherius. All right, in Group B. And based on our understanding, it's the top two teams, so first and second place teams, that will move into the semi-final round. Guys, we need six more. Six persons, and if you're all here and you have subscribed, thank you so much. But come on, we have still about 45 here. We can definitely get six persons to hit the subscription button. We don't want to close this live without getting the six persons. Mark, welcome. Happy to see you here, Mark. You missed some excitement, but I guess I can tell you that the teams moving into the quarterfinals, all right, will be Stets, Glenmuir, Frome, McGrath, Monroe, Central, Garvey, and Ocherius, all right? So those are the teams moving forward, all right? And Mark is saying, big up the Garden family. Chad, Michaela, and Cardell. All right, so big up to the Garden family. And guys, do not leave without liking and subscribing. Still waiting on six. Come on, guys, we can do it. All right, just six subscribers away from that 5K mark. Let's get there. Oh, that's it, Mark. Could it be you that should bring in those six? We're six from that 5K mark, and Mark is here. All right, so happy to have you guys here. It has been a fantastic day, and we're here and just excited and happy to see what the results will be for sure, as the DaCosta Cup and the Manning Cup games or competitions, they'll get a little bit more interesting and exciting for sure. And we are here to bring you all the updates and to hear from you too as you continue to support the students. All right, good. Five more to go. Somebody's answering the call. All right, so before you leave, please remember to hit that like button, share button, subscription button. We just need five more. Five, four, three, two, one. Blast off to 5K. And let me tell you, we'll have to give you all a big thank you. It has been a challenge, trying to balance, YouTube and the schedule, but I know people like this place. I like to be here to support, to want to provide and to help, but we'll get there. And I am manifesting that this space is going to be big. We're going to do great things together. All right. So when I say, Mark, oh, Antigua going there, we're going to do great things together. When I say, all right, don't Ocho, we are coming or Roland. So we are do it. All right. We are coming Ocherius High School. I am manifesting these things and I'm speaking it into being, because that's really a part of the work that I want to do. I want to give back. I want to help. And I know with your help, believe it or not, one subscription can definitely help. So your support. So when you like and you subscribe, And if you share like a super chat, it's definitely helping us to grow. All right. So that is definitely important. We really appreciate all the love and all the support as we're like 5 away from getting to that 5K mark. 5 for 5K. Come on. Let's get there. We can do it. Let us just end here on a positive one. 5 for 5K, right, Rurian? How does that sound? 5 for 5K.
Sounds really good, and I know we're gonna get it too. As you know, these guys really appreciate what we're doing, and they definitely give us their support, and they love what we're doing. You know, I can see persons still making mentions in the chat, and we love that. Just want to big up Mark for checking in and checking in with us as usual. Really appreciate what you have done. Somebody's asking about that. Our sponsors,
Got
David Garvey game. Not
Welcome,
remembering the
people.
score.
4 goals to 0. All
Oh,
right.
4-0. Yes,
All right,
yes. So
welcome.
4-0.
And Chadwick Garden is saying Mark's son. Also, Chadwick. Okay. Welcome, Chad. Your Mark's son. Happy to have you here. Yes, Mark. I like how you're spreading. I like it, Mark. Welcome, Chad. I see
Yes,
that Dad called you Chad. So, welcome, Chad. So happy to have you here. Hit the subscription button. And Mark, really appreciate that. So Chad is here. All right. Really appreciate that. That's what we're talking about. Each we can get there together. All right. So yeah, we're four away, and we can do this in this one. I think we can get
yes,
there
for sure.
together.
So, Chad, I would love to know if you play soccer, cause the interest that your father is showing, and I'm sure you love soccer as well. Tell us if you play any form of soccer and what position you play. We would love to know a little bit about you if you don't mind sharing. So welcome to the platform. Really appreciate you being here with us.
Yeah, fantastic. So Mark is coming in, Mark is making his mark right now at this point. And let me tell you, we need three more. Three more. Yeah. So we are gonna line up the music, right? I think we need to line up the music for this one. And so happy to have you guys here. Let's do it in style. And if you want to give a little brata, come on, but it's coming. I feel it in my bones. I got this feeling. Yeah, and it's coming, all right? So we're here for it for sure. And, just happy to have you guys here. Kayla. And Kayla is here saying, good evening. Mark's daughter. Come on, Kayla. All right. So that's my Kayla. So Chad and Kayla, they're here. Happy to have you here, Kayla. So Rurian, Kayla is here. So happy to have you, Kayla. And again, another big up to you, Mark. All right. So we know that the subscription count, we're going to get to that 5K, and Mark is right on time making a mark. So Kayla is here, and I suspect that Cardell is going to come in very soon. So let's see what happens here. We're just about 3 subscribers away from hitting that mark. And if you're in here and you haven't yet hit the like button or the subscription button, please close the X and hit the like button and the subscription button. Kayla, which school are you supporting in the DaCosta Cup? Because I know a DaCosta Cup mark, so talk to us in the chat there or give us a call if you'd like. The line is still open. All right, so Rudia.
Welcome, Kayla. It's good to have you here with us. And just remember, guys, that when you join this family, you are a special part of this family, and we totally appreciate you being here. So let me know, Kayla, if you play soccer or you just support a particular team. Let's see the team that you support, and if you have played soccer and who is your ball, international ball. Looking forward to hearing from you in the chat. And if you want to give us a call, that would be really, really lovely.
Yeah, for sure. All right, absolutely. So we're here. And, I'm just trying to get the music ready, but perhaps it's telling me no, it's not going to do that. But we'll see what happens. I'm just trying one more time here. So once we can get something going, we'll see what happens. But if it's not going, it's not going to be the end. And this is not really what I want here. I want this one, but we'll see what happens. All right, but we just wanted to have some music to just celebrate, what is going to be fantastic here. So I know you're just seeing a dark screen, but I am still here trying to see if I can get the music going. But the technology is trying to tell me no, but I'm trying to push to see what can happen in this context, and let us see. I just need to have a little music because I feel like we're going to have a celebration here. So it's just to get the music going. So that's all I need, just the music. That is all I need, and it's not working out, so I'm not going to force it. Let's just work with what we have. So I'm just going to go back to sharing, the screen. That
Yeah,
was
I'm just going to butt in a little bit while you try to get that sorted out. So Kayla is saying that she supports Ocho Rios. So great job. A lot of support coming in for Ocho Rios. All the best to you and your team. And True Agent is asking how do they normally decide the order in which the scheduled matches are played. Not too sure how that works, True Agent, but for sure we're going to have the fixtures and we're going to see how best we can cover as many of these games as possible. Not sure how they decide who plays who first and so on either. But what we realize in terms of the groups, you have to just try to ensure that you go out there each time and do your best. Once you have won two games, it gives you that little safety net, so to speak, that you might be going on. But let's see how the fixtures go. And at this stage, we just want our teams to go out there, do their best, and that is what we want to happen. Cardell is saying that he's
Cardell
supporting all areas as well.
and
So
Cardell is
thank.
Mark's son, I believe.
Okay, cool.
Yes, so Cardell is
You
saying
know,
I'm in. Big up again.
let me tell you this. You know what I rate with Mark? Mark, I go to the whole family and I say, yeah, yes, this is where you should be. And I love that about him. And he's a true leader, I tell you. But let's continue to keep things going. Up top is saying good night, Clarendon College is your team. Awesome. They put up a valiant effort today. Like, didn't have the best game. They had lots of possession, but the shooting wasn't the best today. But we wish them all the best in the Ben Francis Cup, and we totally appreciate the fact that you are still supporting your team. It. Continue to give them your support as we continue to support you as well.
My apologies. Cardell is Mark's wife. My apologies. Thank you so much for letting me know that. All right. So Mark and Cardell is here. Kayla and Chad. All right. So no, I got it. I got it. My apologies. All right. Thank you so much, Mark. And I think we're getting close to that 5,000 K, 5K. Come on. Perhaps you just need one. I'm afraid to look. I just want to know when I go there. It is there. Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We can do it. Perhaps one or the most two. All right. So with Conrad Cardell coming in, and Conrad is sharing here. Ocherius is my school. All right. So Mark, I see you on the mark this evening in terms of getting us there for sure. I really appreciate it, Mark, because you have been here with us and you always tune in whenever you can. So we really appreciate the support, really appreciate the love as we continue to grow stronger together. So we're gonna check. We're gonna check in a little bit. We don't have any music because the system decides that it's not going to work, but we are thankful, we are really appreciative of the support and the love that you guys showed here and is still showing us as we continue to grow stronger together in this context. It has been a journey and we continue because now we're at 5K, the next K is 6K, and we take it step by step and understand that there is bigger and better things to come in this context as we continue to spread this platform, spread our voices, because it's not just my voice, and as we continue to grow and maintain our safe community and our safe space. We really, really, really appreciate it. And we cannot say, thanks enough in that context for your support. So let me see now. Ruren, I want to check. Chad said it's 5K. Chad, thanks. And like I said, I wanted to check it out what.
Thank you so much, Chad, for the info. Really appreciate you guys all for the support.
Yes, it is saying 5K. Thank you guys so,
Well,
so much. We did it. We did it, please. And let us just continue to grow this space. So if you know you have another device, just hit subscribe. Let us just grow this space and we're waiting for YouTube's confirmation. And yeah, but I am seeing the 5K here. Like that is fantastic. We did it. We did it. So if you haven't hit the like button yet, hit the like button. So Marcus, okay. So hit that like button, all right? So DJ Marcus, thank you so so much, all right, for sharing that good news. We did it, guys. We did it, and it's definitely time to send up some of those congratulations for sure. Yes, all the love. We really did it on this one. I really want to thank you guys so, so much for all your love, for all your support. And you know what they say, teamwork makes the dream work. And together we can do it, one step at a time, one subscription at a time. And let us just continue here to grow stronger together as a community. Rured, I'm just going to throw over to you to see what final, comments you have to share before we wrap this one up.
boy, all I have to say, if Mark's family was bigger, I don't need to say anything else, right? Thank you so much, Mark and family, for the support. Really appreciate you, and we appreciate all the persons who have stopped by today. You clicked on that like button, you subscribed, you dropped in a comment, you turned on your post notification. You kept our company as we continue to look on what is happening in the schoolboy football realm in Jamaica, and we really appreciate being here with you. And when we finish, when we're done with this live, we sit back and reflect, and we are saying that we have been forming connections with some people that are wonderful, and we'll continue to grow this platform in a similar light where we respect each other, we respect each other's opinion, and we continue to show respect to all as we continue to build this platform. So just want to say a special thanks to you all for doing what you do. The very little that you think or things that you might think that doesn't help, they do just by hitting the subscription, just by hitting the like, just by sharing, just by telling somebody about this space goes a far way in making this space stronger and better. We really appreciate you, love you lots, and hope to see you next time when the fixtures come out and we're covering a few more games. Thank you so, so much.
Yeah, for sure. Like it's really family here, and as Rian shared there, when we do, we'll talk. Sometimes I'm saying, this should be on record, like we should be sharing this, but it's we're trying to get it right. We're trying to it's hard, right? Because there are other aspects of life that we have to cover too. So we try to get on, and sometimes too we're on the road and we just try to pop in and give you guys an update. And so when we see, like on the weekends, it works a bit better. And so we try to ensure that, once they go Wednesday, Saturday, or sometimes Tuesday, Friday, we're here, and we want to ensure that you are updated, and we bring you the best we can in the context of updates or live commentary, for example. So we really appreciate the love. And Mark is saying it just feels so good to be part of your success. As I always said, you guys make me feel like I'm home in Jamaica. And thank you so, so much, Mark. And we really appreciate you, tuning in from Antigua. You're here. Sometimes you say you're just a puppy in because, you're on the job. And so we appreciate that. And that is why we try our best to ensure that we maintain this positive space, safe space where everybody can come and say, you know what? For example, I am supporting Ochi, or I am supporting Central, I am supporting CC, I am supporting States, and nobody now cuss out nobody over here. Like, we can do that, and that is something that we want to maintain, where everybody feel welcome, and you have a little piece of yard. It doesn't matter where you are, and we keep you informed and posted. So thank you guys so, so much. Roland, big up yourself. Everybody who tuned in, Kimon, the parents. I don't know if Mr. Burrell is listening, so we want to big up the players. So OB, number 11, Garvey Masio. I know we heard about the members, Keanu from Ocherius, number 11, number 7, number 16, as a very good defender there from Team Ocherius. We want to say, thank you so much. Shireen, everybody who showed up in the chat, really, really appreciate it. Garmel, we appreciate the love. We appreciate it, man. Mark, big up yourself. O'Neill, and I don't want to start calling names because I'm gonna get in trouble, but you persons who shared in the chat, commented, we really, really appreciate you. And that is why every time you come in, we make sure we acknowledge you. Sian, I see that you're here. Welcome. And Kimon, you're still here. You're so, so welcome. And so, it's that situation. So big up yourself, Kimon, and your son, OB there, Garvey Masio. And we always want to create that space for our students. We have to support them. That's the only way our country is going to get better. We have to support them, and support does not always mean that we have money, and so yes, that might come into play, but it can be like giving an encouraging word to say thanks, man, for representing your school. You made us proud. As I always share, no one shows up to not do their best, especially in competition. Marv, welcome. And Marv is saying Cubans. And Southwest is still represented. Garvey's in there. And we still have a few Clarendon schools, I guess, in the quarterfinals. We have about 3 Clarendon schools, so Glenmere, Garvey, and Central. And so Clarendon is still pretty strong in D Cup. All right. And so if you're just tuning in Group A for the quarterfinals, we'll have Stets, Glenmuir, Frome, and McGrath. And in Group B, we'll have Monroe, Central, Garvey, and Ocherius High. Guys, Thank you so, so much. And Marv is saying, just came across this live. What's today's score? Today's scores before you guys leave on the DaCosta Cup side. All right, Marv, let me just give you that information before we go. And let me just tell you, Issa, they are. Let me just go. Perhaps we can do an update on that tomorrow in terms of the matches and whatnot to come. But let me just give you the update in terms of the scores. All right, so in the encounter between Alphonsus Davis and Garvey Macio won that 4 goals to nil. All right, and Kemsil and Stets won 2 goals to nil. All right, in the encounter between Happy Grove and Glenmuir won 1 goal to nil. Chrome Tech and Monroe, they played to a nil all draw. All right, over with Clarendon College and Cornwall College. Cornwall College won 2 goals to 1. It was a 2-all draw between Ocherius and Dintil Tech, and it was a similar 2-all draw between Manchester and Denby High. And Central High School and McGrath Central won that 2 goals to 1. All right, so those are pretty much the updates there in the context of the scores. And Sion is saying 1 stats. All right, so Marv, please hit the subscription button. All right. And the like button. Turn on your post notification because we'll be back to share some further updates. You're so, so welcome, Marv. And we really appreciate the support and thank you guys for helping us to hit that 5K mark. And now we're on the road to 6K. So, Mark, you were instrumental in helping us to get there in this last part of the live here. Big up yourself, Roland, everyone who is here, really appreciate the support. Continue to support the kids. Brandon, as a past player of Central High School and past student of the D Cup there, big up yourself. We really appreciate you guys and we just want to send you some love. And Marv says, already done. Thank you so, Marv. Thank you so much, Marv, for subscribing and we welcome you to our Voices in Education community. All right, where it's not just my voice, it's really our voices. All right. And so we're happy to have you guys here as we sign out. We cannot say thank you enough. And we really appreciate you. And most importantly, we thank you for keeping this space a safe one where everyone feels a sense of belonging. And Sislin is saying, go Stets. And Mark is saying, good night for now, guys. I'm going to hit the road. Good night, Mark. Thank you so much and have a good night. I really appreciate that. All right, so guys, we thank you. We appreciate you, for all that you have done and let us just continue the work. All right, we just need to do the work and then this space will be showing up in spaces and other places for sure. So blessings and love, everyone. Thank you so, so much for tuning in. Please remember to stick and stay with us. So once you subscribe, turn on your post notification and we'll try to bring you some further updates in the context of what is happening. Thank you so much, Rurian, for joining and sharing and doing the live commentary. We really appreciate all your support too. All right, guys, thank you so, so much and bye for now.